Welcome everybody back to Sunday Streaming. I think Kayla, you did that on purpose, where you just said something crazy to me right when I was getting ready to start. I was like psyching myself up, but Kayla is like, "Bing bong ding along," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "There you go." So welcome everybody. I'm Jeff.
I'm Kayla.
And I'm John.
And we're playing Fallout 3 because the Wasteland is all in vogue right now because everybody won't shut up about Mad Max Fury Road, and it's about as close to Fury Road as the video game industry gets, even though it's not really all about driving. So here we are. It's Fallout 3 time, one of my favorite games of all time, and let's get this show on the road. So we got to get Liam Neeson'd up. So let's do this.
That was a cute little opening. I like that. It was very entertaining to watch that slideshow.
Oh yeah, with all the stuff from the game.
All the little ads.
I don't know if you've ever been privy to Fallout before, Kayla?
Nope. And John was trying to tell me, and
I was
like,
going
wait,
to, and then she said
wait
no.
for it. Because if it's anything like the Witcher game, there might be magic in my not understanding a thing.
Oh, yes, this is true. It's basically, like, the basic premise of it is that the apocalypse has happened. It's a post-apocalyptic game. There's a big war and all the nukes dropped and everything. But it happened in, like, the 1950s. So everybody is, like, kind of current day-ish, but all the technology and everything is very much based on, like, the 1950s, right? So
Sort of like Cuba. They got, like, new cars weren't being imported, so
Yeah.
they just had to keep fixing up the 1950s stuff.
Right.
You are correct.
So it's got a very specific kind of flavor to it. And it started out as, it was actually going to be, the first Fallout game was going to be, a little trivia, was going to be GURPS, an RPG system that was made by Steve Jackson here in Austin.
Yes.
But he was so much of a tool to work with that they finally just said, fuck it, made their own game, and it was like Fallout 1 is one of the most highly regarded games. It's on
great.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful game. And so there were two Fallout games, and then Bethesda, the people that make Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and all that shit, took over with Fallout 3, and that's where we are now. So, hi, Brotherhood of Steel.
Is that the future Mickey Mouse?
That is.
Yes.
This is future Disneyland, Disney World, future Disney.
This is post-apocalyptic world.
Yep.
When Disney buys the franchise and then they make the post-apocalyptic theme park.
Yes, exactly. I will go to that. I would go to that theme park.
Like, it's strangely clean.
Yeah.
Since the dawn of
Or they use the
humankind,
Disney
when our
Imagineer magic to
ancestors
make it
first
really
discovered
dirty.
the killing power of rock and bone.
I do appreciate they got
Blood
Ron
has been
Perlman.
spilled
They did
in the
get
name
Ron
of
Perlman.
everything.
Is that the
from
voice we're
God
hearing?
Yeah.
to justice.
Hellboy
Simple
himself.
He was the
psychotic
narrator in the original game.
Okay.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was there a
He's-
narrator in the original game?
Well, he's the
Or just
narrator.
in the opening sequence?
Yeah, opening and a closing sequence.
Okay.
After
Yeah.
millennia of armed
He's
conflict,
that's his voice is the narrator in all of
the
them.
nature of man could sustain itself no longer.
So this is one of my favorite games,
The
and
world was plunged into
I've
an
been waiting
abyss
for
of
years,
nuclear
and
fire
they're supposed to announce the next one at E3 this
In
year.
theory.
In theory, yeah.
But it was not.
Oh,
or
shit.
else
Some
they'll
predict-
die. Is what
Prometheus
Jess
is-
said, right?
What's that?
They'll
Instead,
die.
Who?
The apocalypse
The
was simply
E3.
the prologue.
Or
You'll-
yeah, or
you'll-
they will. Or well, I said what I said was they better, or I'm
If a
going to
man
burn
had succeeded
it all
in
down, and I don't care
destroying
if
the
that's
world,
like me at E3 or me sitting here at my
the war
computer. Something's going to get burned down.
Never changed.
Oh no.
It's just a little cigarette.
Yeah,
That's all that burns.
that's right. I'm going to burn this cigarette all the way
In the
down.
early days,
So do we have to
thousands
know
were
what
spared
happened in
the
the
horrors
first
of
two
the Holocaust.
Fallouts to
No.
understand
by
this
taking
one?
refuge
Absolutely not.
in enormous
The first Fallout took
underground
place in
shelters.
what, the
known as
Midwest?
the
Yeah.
Ish.
Ish.
And then the second one took place
But
in
when they
California, if
emerged,
I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And this one takes place in Washington D.C. It's the D.C. wasteland that they refer to.
So they could just make it for any place.
Or on that fateful
They've
day,
got
when
so
fire
they've got
gleamed
some
in the sky.
kind of common things. The
giant
most
steel
common thing
door
are the
of Vault
vaults,
101
right?
slid
That
closed
they had all these giant
and never
like underground vaults that were made to protect people from the
was here.
apocalypse. And generally speaking, like in the first game, your character
here you would
goes
die.
from that vault to try to find a
Because
thing to
in
fix
Vault
it. And in the
101,
second one, you're the descendant
no one ever
of the
entered.
vault dweller, and then this one, you're from another vault. And they're all like sheltered and shit. They don't know what's going on. They're just like this little underground society that's doing stuff. Meanwhile, above ground, there's raiders and giant geckos and
Mutants
scorpions and mutants and ghouls and cyborgs and all kinds of shit. So, but This is one of, I think, 3 games that I know of that starts with you being born.
So we're a baby,
That's true.
and
Yeah.
we have to
Save
fight radiation.
That's correct. We have to punch radiation right in the
Wait,
face.
you get to choose your gender?
Yep. All right. In fact, Kayla, I want to switch places with you for this part because, well, here, do you tell me this one? But when we get to the character part, I want you to create our character because you're good. You're good at that sort of
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a good character.
Boy or girl, Kayla?
Boy.
Boy. All right.
Not enough boys in video games.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Baby boy.
And I don't know how the fuck they got Liam Neeson to come be this guy's voice. I guess that was pre-taken
Yeah.
when Liam Neeson was just sitting around not doing anything in his house. Like,
So do you think it's weird that people are really interested in what genitals you have when you're born?
like which people?
Like everyone. Is it a boy or a girl? Like they're all very concerned with the genitals. So one of my former students' parents is pregnant,
Okay.
and she was like, "It's a boy," and then she put the ultrasound of its junk on the internet. Like, I don't know that the first thing I wanted to see about your
Child.
is
Well-
its giant penis.
Okay, Kayla, what's the name of our character? Hold
Okay, so I got a brand new dog this week.
on. Okay.
And my number one choice name that John said I couldn't have was Flula. So we're
Is that a boy name?
yes, it's the name
How do
of
you spell
the
that?
German guy.
Flula?
U-F-L-U-L-A. There you go.
Flula. Like
He's-
that?
Yeah, in Pitch Perfect 2, he's the German male dancer.
All right.
Have you never seen his YouTube?
No, I've never
He-
seen any of the Pitch Perfect movies.
No,
Or
Flula was a YouTube star before that. And what he would do is he would wake up at like 3 a.m.
Okay, here we go.
just pondering American idioms.
Okay.
He's like, "What do you mean busy as a bee? Are your bees so busy? Like, what is this?"
So, what race is he?
We're Hispanic. All races in the future are Hispanic.
Okay. And
Okay,
let's
so
see.
I have to walk over there and do this.
Well, we
right?
could just hit the random button until we find something that you like. What do you think?
Okay.
Oh God, it's not gonna do that every time.
Yes. Wait. No.
Tell me when to stop.
Do something there.
That's it.
That's Flula. Hi, Flula. You're purple.
All right, so hit next.
Okay, hairstyle. What kind of hairstyle?
Is there something floofy?
Uh,
Pompadour.
Yes. Flula is floofy?
We got this craziness, balding,
No, not balding.
buzz
No.
cut. Let's
We
see.
need the floofiest one.
Comb over,
Maybe Shaggy Suave.
smooth wave, shaggy suave,
Nope. Go back to Pompadour.
pterosaur, punk rock, mohawk,
Warhawk.
unsettled, or high rise.
High rise is pretty floofy.
You like,
I like the
you
Pompadour.
like the pompadour? Okay.
Wish the pompadour was bigger, but you know I'll live with it.
What color?
In the future, can you be all purple?
Yes, you can be all purple. You just do this.
There we go. Ta-da!
All purple.
Thank you.
And facial hair.
John, you're in charge of that.
Oh,
You're the
don't,
master
don't, no,
of-
no, I'm really not. Unless I would go with like mutton stash or something.
Okay, there we go.
but-
Mutton stash it is.
Okay.
Hello, Flula.
I am Flula. I am a wasteland badass. Okay, I guess that's it. I remember if we should change like the eye color or something,
No.
but nope. Okay, all right. Yes, I am sure. I want to spend 200 hours in the
You're
wasteland.
going to look a lot like your dad.
That's right. Yeah, look, he's just like him. That's him right there.
Especially with that that
With his demon
mutton
eyes.
stash.
Oh yeah. Like, let's see what you look like in the future. Oh God! Put it back in. I don't know.
You're like, he's a beautiful purple boy.
That's
Oh,
right.
goody.
I'm curious because you choose what you're going to look like as an adult, but then it moves forward and you start as a 1-year-old, and then you go to be like 9 years old, and then you be like a teenager, and then you go out into the wasteland.
So it's boyhood, but in video game form?
Yes.
sort of, but it only takes about 10 minutes.
Unlike Boyhood, which took 9 years.
Yeah. Hello.
That was some pretty fast walking for your first time.
Yeah, especially for a 1-year-old.
We look nothing like that man.
That's right. I've got some questions for our mother. Who
Well, he might
unfortunately
take
is-
after his looks. May take after his mother a little bit more.
Liam Neeson's into purple-haired chicks. All right.
Flula, come here, walk the daddy.
You can take this ball. Brr! Fuck your ball. I'm gonna level up. All right.
Wait, you're leveling up?
So this is your character creation essentially, right?
Okay.
So first you do that, and then you basically this is your stat points, and it gives you these different things,
Okay.
and it gives you this in this dumb children's book thing, but I know what all these
It's
do.
kind of cute.
So then you assign them essentially. So this is your stats, and you've got 5 extra points to put into it. So I'm going to go ahead and go boop and boop and boop and boop, and we'll be done with that. And now we just get to screw around until why in the post-apocalypse? Why would you put little rocket ships?
Because everyone likes rockets. They want their kids to be scientists,
What else do we
smarts,
put?
and take the bear.
Get the bear. All right, maybe Mr. Bear. We're going on an adventure. Whee! All right. Uh-oh. What happened?
You are quite a little explorer.
Damn it, Dad. Shut up.
Tells me right.
Me and Teddy are gonna go run this town.
That's right. Fuck you. I'm going to run
So-
Bartertown.
Do we have telekinesis?
No.
No,
They're
you're
just too lazy to animate a hand going out and picking stuff up. But that would be cool if we were just completely telekinetic. I can't wait to see what this character looks like when they're in VATS and they're doing that like crazy grin shooting. You'll like that part of this game. Kayla.
Okay.
But why is it this? Okay, so this is something I don't really understand about this game. You're inside of the vault, right? This is
Yeah.
where people live, right?
Yeah.
Why is it so goddamn dirty in here? Like, it's not out in the wasteland. It's not being eroded by radiation or anything. Like, this is like where your child is walking around on the floor. Like, I don't know why is you got like a moldy bath mat and a bunch of rust on the walls. Like, clean up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It is the apocalypse and everything, but whatever.
And
You're
we
like,
skip
where did
forward
all
a bit.
this dust come?
That's right. Where did
So
the
wait.
rust come from? Is it what? Is there like flooding in the vault? Boot! Happy birthday!
Look, you have friends.
Yep,
Your
That-
dad got old quick.
Well, we skipped ahead.
it's 9 years later.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10.
I can't
Talk
believe you're
faster, Dad.
Liam Neeson.
Congratulations, young man.
Is he got like
I
a
don't have to tell you
like
how
a cell phone in his
special
pocket
day
or
is in
like an old
life.
school,
Down here in
old timey
Vault
telephone?
101, when you turn 10, well,
Give
you'll
me my
get to
Pip-Boy,
take
old
on your
man.
first official
What's her
vault.
first responsibility?
Oh, they see that thing on his wrist? He's given us our thing on our wrist. All the adults have this thing, and it basically acts as your way of like leveling up and equipping stuff. But in the game world, it's like it's a little personal computer. It's like your iPad for all these people down here. They
Enjoy your party.
make you work and shit
Only
with
10
it.
once,
So,
So have fun.
and then you got your best friend
Happy birthday!
Amana.
We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad
So,
was
if you're a
really
girl,
on
is she
us,
also your best friend?
but I
Yep.
told him not to
Always the
worry.
same. Always
He's
your best
so-
friend. So now we get to basically start deciding how much of a giant asshole Floofy is.
Floofa.
Floofa. Sorry.
Floofa.
I'm just gonna go
Such
through
a
all this.
liar. Okay, if you're so smart.
Give him a present.
Okay, okay.
Why didn't we get a
One last
date?
question.
You're always avoiding
Who's your
dates.
favorite
We're
barbarian?
9
That's
years
right.
old.
I
Kayla.
want dates.
Is she quirky?
Okay. Next time there's an option for dates, fine. I will. I think it's a little creepy to want a 9-year-old to go on a date, but whatever. I don't know. I haven't been 9 for a long time. Never will be again.
We'll talk
Fourth
later,
grade.
okay?
Yep.
Happy
They
birthday.
pretend date, but they feel it's real.
Look, Beatrice is giving out tarot card readings. Tarot card readings in the underground bunker. All right, and bingo night. All right.
So how big is this bunker?
It's pretty big.
It's decent size.
Relatively big.
Are you
What?
having a nice party? 10 years old. My, my, my.
Yep. Thank you.
Goodness, listen to me ramble.
Give me a present. You don't have to give me a present, Miss Palmer.
Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents?
What?
No.
Where did she get her present from? What did she get him?
The fall
She got
is
him a
crowded
cinnamon
with
roll,
people, not like
basically.
today. So few young
Where do
people
they
now.
get cinnamon
But
rolls
here I
from?
am
I would
They make
assume
'em.
They make 'em.
And you listening
Out
so
of what?
politely.
3D
Here you
printers.
go, a nice sweet roll that I baked for
No,
you just
why
this
would they not
morning.
have like flour and stuff down there?
All for you.
Because there's no sunshine.
sharing
I
required
mean, what if they just like
today.
packed all that shit up and brought like 10,000 years worth of stuff with them? Oh wait, hold on. We can see what our. There we go. Oh, damn it!
Our robot's the best cake.
So that's what we
Huh?
look like as a kid. That's
Oh,
it's
we're so cute.
de-aged us down. Actually, you know what we can do is we can put on a
should-
party hat.
Yeah, why aren't we wearing a party hat? It's a good question.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Hats only.
Party kid. Kid's party hat. There you go. Boom. Damn it! You messed up my cake, Andy.
So what half do we get to eat?
I don't know.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed
Oh,
the cake.
Butch. I'm gonna
Give me
kill
that
your
sweet
mom so
roll you
hard.
got from old Lady Palmer.
What? Punch him.
Okay.
No one gets our sweet roll.
Go soak your head. Yeah, they're from the 1950s. I'm not giving you my
Oh,
sweet
yeah?
roll.
See about that.
Punch him.
Gonna be sorry.
Punch. Not eat, not talk. Punch.
I don't know how to punch.
But he definitely does.
I don't know how to punch. Yeah, Butch. Who the hell does that at a birthday? It's a kid's birthday party.
It's Butch. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, he is the founder of the Tunnel Snakes, and that's pretty awesome. But
I don't know if that's awesome.
the Tunnel Snakes rule, man.
All right, whatever.
I can't believe you tried to start a fight at your own birthday party.
Yeah. Tried to steal my sweet roll. He was eyeing my lemon drink, John.
Huh?
He was eyeing my lemon drink.
Yeah, he was.
What's your lemon drink?
Oh,
Is
that's
that code for your?
No, it's a line from The Happening.
where the crazy old lady is.
Crazy
like,
old lady. It's
Okay,
like the weirdest,
only
most.
thing-
Are you
I
eyeing my
remember
lemon
that-
drink?
Now go on.
That's not the movie with the hot dogs, right?
No, that's
M.
the
Night
movie with.
Shyamalan.
It's
with
an
the
M. Night
hot dogs?
Shyamalan movie, but it's the one with the plants
Yeah.
that try to kill.
And that guy's like, my hot dogs. Like,
I don't remember that. I was going through my head. I've only seen it like twice. I don't really remember that much about
I
the
spent
the
so
movie.
much money on that movie. I spent $40 on that
Wha-
movie.
Why did you
Why?
spend so much money on that movie? It's so terrible.
And, well, we didn't know that. And
Did you buy like a theatrical print of it to run like on a 35 millimeter projector or something?
so we were in California. I used to date people long distance. And I was dating this guy in San Francisco, and he's like, we should go to a movie. You like movies. And he's like, let's go see The Happening. And I said, okay, sounds good. And so we go, and in the future, there's going to be no one who runs the movie theater.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a computer, and that's how California is. And so he was like, I'm going to go park the car. You go buy the movie ticket. So I bought the movie ticket. He gave me the ticket. And then he didn't show up. The movie time is over. And I'm like, I am abandoned in California with these movie tickets, and I'm not going to go in because I don't know how I'm going to find him
Right.
or how he's going to find me or even know what theater I'm in. And he shows up like an hour later with like donuts, and he's like, we got to go. Okay, let's go watch the movie. So I bought the tickets again. So I bought.
Wait, so you just waited in the movie lobby for an hour?
So why didn't you return the tickets?
There's no one to return it to. There's only.
Oh. Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Everything's in the future, and you like flash your tickets to get the door open to get into the movie. It's future.
Okay.
All right, I get it. I get it now.
Ready for your surprise?
What terrible movie
What?
theater.
I'm sorry, but what year? What year did it take place in?
Boy, and you're old enough to do something.
What?
What year was this?
I figure
Oh.
This is the future. It was like 30-30 or 45-62 or
2004?
40K.
perfectly.
2004. Apparently, other people like it didn't migrate to Texas. I don't think Texans could handle that very well.
No.
And so, but yeah,
Good thing
there-
Butch
and
misplaced that
the
switch
chat
blade of
is
his. So, what do you think?
reinforcing. They totally talk about hot dogs. That's all I remember about that movie. is
Okay.
that they talk about hot dogs.
All I remember is the crazy old lady. That's really all I remember.
I mean, I remember.
You gonna rape me in my sleep?
Yeah.
No, what? No,
Well,
no.
It's mostly
What?
because of Wahlberg's delivery when he's like, "You eye about lemon drink." He's like, "No, ma'am, no." I mean, he's fully
What?
he's Wahlberging the shit out of that scene.
Come out here and shoot anytime you want.
Yay!
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. You're the best. Thanks for a gun. I'm sure this will come in handy later when I get exiled out into the wasteland. Pew. Pew.
So do you get points?
There's
Rad
a-
Roach.
Rad Roach.
That's
All right, here we go. So one of my favorite parts of this game is that you get this little system where you can basically target stuff. Like you don't have to shoot stuff. You could kind of play this game like a first-person shooter, but then you could do this, and then when you hit go, then it's like it goes into this little like weird cinematic mode.
Are
which
you playing on the computer?
yes,
I
he
am.
is.
Is this game only for the computer?
Nope.
It was released on PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, but it's one of those games that it like loads
Let's
super
get a
fast
picture
on the
together.
computer, and it looks a little
Capture
bit
the
better on the
moment.
computer. So
Hey, Jonas, get a picture.
yeah,
of
take a
me
picture of
with
me. My
Dean.
kid just murdered a giant mutant cockroach.
Murderers. So now do you have to eat it?
No. Of course, I think you can eat the Brad Roach meat, but now it's 6 years later, so now we're 16.
Now we're hot.
That's right.
Now we can bone the ladies.
I don't think we have any facial. Oh God, he's a scraggly. He's a teenager. He doesn't have any facial hair yet, but he's fucking. You've given us Dracula,
So yes,
punk rock Dracula. Look how pale he is.
go on now.
He's
this is the-
lavender.
This is the second super pale character that we've made, Caleb.
So this year,
So is goat a
It's not so bad.
test?
Yes.
everyone has to take it.
Yep.
It'll do just
The goat is basically the last part of the character creation system, where so the first part was how do you look, and the second part was what are your skills when you're a little baby, right? The party is about kind of interacting with the world and giving you some stuff, and then this is where you basically finish out the opening part. Except that,
There's the tunnel snakes.
oh yeah, I forgot the tunnel snakes are essentially trying to sexually assault 16-year-old Amana.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me
Punch
alone?
him. Punch him. Yeah, sucker.
Leave him alone.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Try to take
What do you want?
You try to take my sweet roll.
Brrr! Cripple
Bush's head has been crippled.
your,
Come on, stop.
Okay.
dude, I beat you to within an inch of your life, all right? And what is Amana doing with her hands back there? Is she surrendering to the
giant.
cops or something?
They're giant hands. Those hands are huge.
Tunnel snakes do kind of rule, though. I mean,
No, they don't.
I'm going to say that.
Tunnel snakes are losers.
Tunnel snakes are pretty bad.
I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess?
Sorry, I was trying to relaunch the Twitch stream or
So,
Twitch
I mean-
chat because the app crashed on me again.
We just turned on the whole turbo thing this week, so I want to make sure that everybody's having a good time. You should actually have a lot less of a delay between when we say something and when you hear it on y'all's end. But if it causes like a lot of excessive buffering, then just let us know.
Listen. So here's what I'm going to do.
I like the fact. So if
I'm
you,
going to skip the toilet.
I should have taken the test so that Kayla could have done the answers.
Can you go back and goat yourself?
You want to do the? You want to take the goat, Kayla?
Yeah.
It's basically determines like what kind of a person you are as far as like skills go.
Okay.
But I always just say no and then just fill it out manually. But you want to you want to try it?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Good for you.
The good litmus test
Don't
of what's
worry.
going on with Kayla this
As
Sunday.
soon as everyone's found a seat, we'll get started.
All right, let's go.
Let's take this goat. Sit. Damn it! All right, here we go.
You have to sit in the nerd spot up front. 'Cause
Nope.
You're slow.
That guy got the nerd spot.
Nope, Freddie Gomez. All right,
Now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started.
go, 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 go.
And keep your eyes to yourself.
The goat.
The generalized occupational aptitude
Yes,
test.
I'm talking to you.
Okay, let's see what I'm supposed to be when I grow up
Yep.
in the Fallout
Anyone else
shelter.
has an insightful comment? Let's get started.
What they do is they just actually randomize it.
A frenzied vault scientist
Here we
runs
go.
up to you and yells, I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer
Yeah, you are.
in
I hope so.
What's your response?
Yeah, baby.
Yes, please.
Okay, but doctor, wouldn't that cause a parabolic
No,
stabilization?
no.
Yeah, up yours too, buddy.
Mm.
Say nothing but grab a nearby pipe and hit him and knock him out. For all you know, he's planning to bump
No.
the vault. Say nothing, but slip away before the scientist can continue his rant. These are your choices.
Bottom one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot
No way.
stumbles through
Send
the
him out.
The
Okay.
infection is spreading at an alarming rate. But the
Gross.
doctor
Gross.
is doubtful.
Nope. Oozing. I don't need your oozing.
Amputate the foot, scream for help,
Yes.
medicate the area,
No.
restrain the patient, and merely observe. as
Scream
he
for
attempts to-
help.
Scream
It's
for help.
oozing.
It's oozing.
Get out of there.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened.
Why'd he put the
Also
paper
appears
down?
to
That's
be in
weird.
possession of stolen property.
Because he wants to make eye contact so that you do the right one.
Give him a hug and tell him everything will be okay. Confiscate stolen property by force and leave the boy there as punishment. That's harsh. Pick the boy's pocket to take the stolen property and leave him to his fate. Lead the boy to safety and then turn him into the overseer.
Give him a hug. Everything will be okay, boy.
Congratulations. You've made one of the vault.
Hannibal says, I remind him of Carl Pinklington. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, in the Ricky Gervais show. Okay, which position are you on the Vault baseball team? Pitcher, catcher,
Oh.
designated hitter, none. You wish you would join the Vault How to Soccer team.
What do you say, John?
Me? You're putting it to me? I'll go with pitcher. Sure.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when
Grandma's fucking
you kill another vault.
man. Grandma's hardcore. Obey your elder and kill the resident. Offer your most prized possession for the resident's life. Ask Granny for a minigun instead. Throw your tea in Granny's face.
Which should we do?
What do you think?
No, these are all terrible decisions.
Yep, it's like we're playing The Walking Dead. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, no matter what we do, I'm probably going to reassign all the points anyway. So
Throw your tea in Granny's face.
it'd be like, damn it, old lady.
Question 6. Old
This
Mr.
game does not like old people, apparently.
Quarters again, and you've been ordered to
Is he
get him out.
is he like doing donuts in there or something? All right, how do you get him out? Pick the lock, trade a vault hoodlum for his cherry bomb, blow the door open, go to the armory, retrieve a laser pistol, and shoot the lock off. Walk away and let the old coot rot.
Oh my goodness. Bobby pin.
Bobby pin. Okay, lock pick.
Question 7.
Why do you need a laser if you can open it up with a bobby pin?
To radiation.
Oh no!
A mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Hand jobs.
Bullet to the brain. Large doses of an anti-mutagen agent. Prayer. Maybe God will spare your life. Removal of the mutated tissue with a precision laser. How do you get rid of your belly
Large
arm?
doses of anti-mutagen.
Agent.
No one's gonna laser my.
A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Brognac the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it.
Okay.
What's the best way to obtain it?
Trade comic book. Steal it. Sneak in and steal it, or slip some knockout drops into their Nuka-Cola.
Roofies.
What's
Always roofies.
Roofies?
Yep.
She's saying roofies.
Gotta get.
It would be fun to play a prank on your father.
Uh-oh.
His private restroom when no one is looking.
Gross. Gross.
Uh,
Gross.
Loosen the bolts. When the sink is turned on, the restroom will flood. Put a firecracker in the toilet. Break into the locked medicine cabinet and replace his high blood pressure medication with sugar pills. That's not a prank. That's murder. Manipulate the power wattage on his razors so they'll get an electric shock next time he shaves. Which one of these chaotic things would you like
What
to do?
kind of humor is this?
I don't know. This is why I just fill the thing out. Is it always you do all this and then you end up with some kind of weirdo who's not good at anything and it's just like, all right, fine.
Put a firecracker in the toilet.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Who is in
Who's the most important person?
Vault 101?
Me.
He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom
Oh,
So
it's
is
supposed
that
to be
the
the
re-
overseer.
our lives.
Yeah, we only have one choice.
I'm not.
Pencils down.
Everyone's
people. That's it.
in the chat's calling me a rapist because I'm roofing someone. I'm not taking their love junk. I'm just.
There are always openings in the
Just
making.
knocking them out with
reading
some
their comic
drugs.
book.
Forget to hand in your
I'm reading their comic book.
Yep.
Want to know what happens to people who fail the goat
How do you fail it?
and have the rest of the day off.
Everything else was way more
Situation warm.
like mean.
Yep. Wait, do I have to turn it in? Hey,
Interesting. Clinical test subject. Sounds like
So wait, we just had to go be clinical test subjects. So we had to take medicine for money.
I would. just between you.
Okay.
You don't like to.
Yeah. So this is the thing is that we it assigns these skill points basically, right? And it does it based on what we picked as our answers, but
Okay.
it picked the wrong ones. So fuck a bunch of that.
Wait.
I'm gonna do small guns, repair skill, and how about some? We're not gonna get to a point where we can sneak. Let's go with speech for right now. Those will all help us out. Yeah, those will help us
Back
out.
off.
What, me? All right, fine. So now it's going to zoom up later. We can take another time jump.
3 years later.
Now we're, what, 19?
19, yeah.
19?
Do we have hair now? Have we hit puberty yet?
I think so.
I'm not going to be around to hold your
All right. So
Our dad's
Come on.
gonna die?
You've got to wake up.
no, what happened here is that
You've got to get out of here. Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you.
exactly that's what happened here.
He's left the vault. I don't know how, but he's gone. And my father, he's kind of
Because
gone
nobody's supposed to be
crazy.
able to leave the vault. So.
Okay. But isn't
Jonas,
her
they
dad
killed
the
him.
Grand Overseer?
He
My
is, but
father's
he's also
men.
like a fascist
They took him
asshole.
and-
So like as soon as
Oh my
somebody got
God.
out of the vault,
You
he
have
instituted
to
like
leave
martial
now.
law, shot some people, and are on the and they're trying to find us right now to basically kind of like make us a scapegoat. So, all right, let's go. Let's get done. I need to escape the vault.
That's exactly what I had in. Listen.
So
there's
we
a
can
secret
leave the
tunnel
vault
that
and
leads
be
directly
fine,
from my
right?
father's office to the
Yeah.
office.
Well,
You'll
Well,
have
they
to
tell
have
everyone
the
that you
Leonard's office
can't.
to open
right.
it.
Because they don't want you to leave. But you can,
I st-
but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be fine.
okay.
Yeah. Like in the very first game, this is okay. You guys turn down your speakers for 10 seconds if you don't want to know this. But like in the very first Fallout game, you leave your vault in order to go out and basically find some stuff you're trying to find this chip to fix the water purifier in the vault because they're running out of water and shit. And so you go all around the wasteland, you have a big adventure, you save the world, and everything happens. And then you come back to the vault, and the overseer of that vault is like, thank you so much for all of your service. You have been tainted by being in the outside world and can never come back again. Oh, no!
Rad roaches.
Rad roaches! Get him, rad roaches. I'm going to wait to see who survives this one. Because everybody's trying to kill me in here. Don't you try to kill me. Don't you try to kill Okay, fine, officer. I didn't want to have to do this, but...
Headshot.
What? We look so weird.
Blarg! Rah! Yeah,
We look like a really
Now we
young
can- we can-
motorcycle bicyclist.
we can see ourselves. Yeah, except we got, like, anime eyes and stuff. All right, so let's get all your shit and put it on.
Wait,
Yes.
why are we undressing the officer?
Because we're
I
taking
want
his shit.
I want his stuff. I want his suit. There's rad roaches all over here. Let's see what these guys. They've got meat. We can eat the rad roach meat
Okay.
if we want to. Let's see.
So are they called rad roaches because they're really fun?
No, they're radiated roaches.
Oh.
Yeah, I like yours better.
Yours is a
Caleb.
better. I wish.
You gotta help me.
Oh no!
I'm trapped in there with the rat roaches.
Hey, I'm John Travolta. All right, so now we have a moral question: should we help out Butch and help him save his mom,
Your choice, John.
or
I already got my punch in.
if we help her, we can get the
Yeah,
Tunnel Snakes
go
jacket.
ahead and
Kind of
help
depends
her.
on how much of a jerk we want to be.
Go ahead and
I
help.
can't go back in.
You already punched him.
Yeah. Are you saying you're afraid of the dark?
No, I mean, it's not dark. It's the rat roaches.
Like when they did the voice acting
can't
for this guy,
stand
where they just like, dude,
I tried
ham
to
it
get
up,
back in
ham it
together.
up
I
more.
really did. You gotta help me. She's not gonna.
You need to
last much
sound
longer
like
in-
Kaniki from Greased.
Oh my God.
Grease.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
All right, let's go save your mom, Butch. It's just a bunch of rad roaches. I mean, I know they're giant roaches and shit, but there's some kind of real sick burn that you can do on him at one point. I think that if I hadn't have shot him before, I think there's like one of the conversation options where he's like, or you could be like, yeah, well, your mom gets drunk all the time. And it's just like this weird low blow for a freaking video game. Blar, blar.
Cool.
And one more.
So every time you shoot,
Blar.
like power guitars go on.
Yeah.
Are there power guitars there?
My mom's gonna be. Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snakes.
Cool.
Cool. Tunnel snakes for life.
Now,
So
should we
Jeff-
shoot him in the face now, or
Nah.
no? You don't want to be. You don't want to be Evil Wasteland. I can't do the Evil Wasteland thing in this game. It's too evil. Like, I tried it one time to play.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to play through the game. I'm going to be a jerk. The first thing you do is blow up a town in a fiery nuclear explosion.
Yep.
Like, it's the very first thing that you do. It's like, no. Yes, Caleb.
Diver had a really good question.
Okay.
He said, how did those red roaches get radiated if they're inside the fallout shelter?
Well, the
Yeah.
idea is that they came in from the outside.
But then why are we eating the meat?
Oh, we're not supposed to. I'm picking it up to sell it later on, but you don't. You can eat it. It gives you. It actually adds radiation to you, and then you get a little bit of health back from it. Like, not a lot, but just a little bit of it. So it's not really good to eat. Like, there's way better stuff to eat in the world than that. Like 200-year-old boxes
Cake?
of macaroni and cheese.
So
And
who's
stuff.
that that's dead?
Grandma Taylor
Oh.
Is that
No,
whose
taking her
grandma is that? Wait, gross.
taking her clothes. Got to take all of everybody's clothes. Everybody's got to be naked. I've
Anybody dead is going to be dead and naked.
I got a mission in life, and that's that everybody in this place is going to be nude by the time I'm done with it.
Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so I don't know what
Why?
you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I
What
never
did
saw
you do wrong?
Oh, okay.
Why did you stop me to tell me that? All right.
It's a real shame it's come to this. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to...
All right. Get out of here. We want to get out in the wasteland. Start making decisions. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, Andy's burning up rad roaches. Good job.
Who's that?
He was the robot that was cutting the cake.
Right.
Sawed up the cake before.
What's his name?
Andy.
What
Right
does
down
he
there
do?
at the bottom. He's a robot. Let's see. So we got to keep moving here. Get the shit out of the...
So they're
The
looking
vault.
for you now?
Correct, because they think you might have been conspiring with your father to leave,
Yeah.
and you don't know the reason your father's leaving.
So, like, these two right here, they are trying to get out, and they're like, it's our only chance. We've got to make a break for it.
Be careful!
And then the guards are like, blah, blah, blah. And that guy's totally dead. So, I'm going to just, yep. Bah. Damn it. Get some.
So what is that thing you're doing with the percentages?
Oh, his head popped off.
Yep. That's VATS. It's called VATS. It's the Vault Activated Target System. And it's basically like, it's kind of, because like I said, the original Fallout was a turn-based game. And I feel like this is like their way of splitting the difference between just having like a third-person action game where you're just doing nothing but shooting stuff and kind of paying homage to the roots of this particular franchise. So that little meter down there in the bottom right-hand corner below AP, that's my VATS meter, and when it's full, I can use it to do that, the whole VATS thing. And as you can see, I don't have to. I mean, I could just run through. Like, a friend of mine played this game, and he played through the entire game without ever using VATS one time, and I think that's insane because it's the best part of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it allows you to do some really cool stuff.
Especially once we get our first perk, because we can pick Bloody Mess. Dude, you seem like you're fine. All right. Also, it's possible that there might be more rad roaches in here because our dad let them in. He was
Sure.
leaving.
Father. Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Have a rad roach.
When is Father's Day?
Like in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know it's in June.
Bam, bam, bam. There we go. I don't know why I have to say bam every time I shoot him. Okay, here we go. I'm almost out of ammo. I don't know what it is.
Ew, gross.
I've seen VATS happen like hundreds of times. It never gets old.
It
to
never
me.
gets old
Yeah,
to you.
like, I love it so much. I love it so much.
Given my feelings about this game,
Yeah. Which
I will
are-
agree with you. I actually loved this game the first time I played it,
Uh-huh.
and then every time I've tried to go back and play it, I've loved it very much less
Okay.
every time, because then I start to see its faults and the fact that it's a... Like, I feel like my first playthrough was blinded by the fact that it's Fallout.
And by science.
No, just the fact that it's Fallout.
Okay.
It's not a woman. It can't blind me with science.
Eat it, Roach.
And that's not to say it's a terrible game. It's just it has a lot of the same faults that games like Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Elder Scrolls Skyrim do.
Yep.
And I don't like those games because of their faults. So
Tch.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
Oh shit. We're gonna. Okay, I'll fight you. Okay.
Everybody in the chat room is totally grossed out
Bah.
by the roaches.
Oh yeah,
And they're like, what do you think is worse, roaches or spiders?
dude. I have no problem with bugs. I've picked roaches up before. I don't care. Like for whatever reason, it's just the number of legs on them. I think that bugs are cuddly and fine, and they're great. Whatever. I don't care.
I don't mind bugs, but I can't do roaches. And that's actually because of when I was young. I had a thing where I woke up and there was a roach trying to crawl in my ear.
That'll do it.
And ever since then, I've had this kind of thing that I don't like them.
Just like me with June bugs.
I can't stand, like, it was one of those things where I kept feeling something in my ear and I kept like swatting it off like in my sleep, and then like I woke up when I realized what it was, and it since then I just can't even.
Who are you calling? What guards? He's like guards.
Cosmeta Jones, that made Cosmeta Jones go, what's your worst animal fear? And Mama Afro said giant whales.
That's a great fear to have. You don't have to worry that much, right? Like
Yeah.
it's why are you?
Ace of Cards said deadbeat dad. Sparks said crab spiders.
Deadbeat dad is your biggest animal fear?
Yes, they're animals.
Okay. Total animals. Oh, Jonas. Too bad.
Take his clothes.
Yeah. Got a note from
And
Dad.
many people said spiders.
Thank you.
What's yours?
You'd better
Since
get
you're
out of
not
I'll try
scared
and
of
heal.
bugs, Jeffrey. Yes.
I do not like spiders. I do not like arachnids one little bit. Like I said, I don't know what the difference. I don't know what it is about the fact that, you know, a lot of people think spiders are little creepy crawly, buggy type of things, and so are insects and arachnids are similar. But I don't know what it is. I'll look at an arachnid. I don't like the way they move. I don't like the way they look. They look like little demons, and I fucking hate them. Whereas bugs, I don't know, they're all right. Like I like big beetles and all kinds of stuff. Ants. Somebody I heard on a podcast last week. I heard a statistic that there's like 10 million ants for every person in the world.
There's just
Yeah.
tons and tons and
That there's just like so many ants.
Yeah, because they're tiny.
Oh god, this is the only part that I do not like about
also types. Like
Fallout.
there's way over 500 types, and they're always finding new ones.
Yeah.
But John, would you say roaches is your number one?
Oh,
You
password
got the
was booty.
booty.
Nice. My number one fear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I have, and I acknowledge that it's an irrational fear, but I can't deal with roaches. Though, I will admit, I lived in a house that had a bad roach problem for a while. Like, that was the only fault of the house, is that it had a really bad roach problem after all this. So it's probably, I've had to deal with a lot of that fear for a while, so it's probably less so now, but yeah, no, I can't deal with it. Strangely enough, though, I do like the movie Joe's Apartment. It's weird.
I used to have a Joe's Apartment lunchbox with roaches all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had any problem with them. I'm going to the went to the zoo one time, and they had like an exhibit that was a bunch of roaches and the little insects. No problem. I got people in there who are just like,
Yeah, but I can't. Like, if there are other, like, I'm at the point where if there are other
Oh,
people
shit.
in the room that can deal with roaches,
Yeah.
I will be like, you deal with it. I'm not going over there. But if it's like I'm by myself, then I will suck it up and deal with it.
Ooh, also bears. I don't like bears.
Bears are okay.
Don't like the
Like-
bears. They kind of scare me. Actually, they really scare me.
Well, anything that I'm not expecting
Mhm.
can be very scary to me.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you can shoot a bear and then it doesn't die from it, like, that's what scares me about
You
bears.
did it! You opened the door!
Yeah, I just hit the button, so.
No, you
A
didn't.
lot of people were saying maggots,
Goodbye.
the little pupil stages.
Damn, everybody in here has a goddamn mustache. Look at these guys.
'Cause
Well, they're
it's
cops.
cool.
Mustache Central. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The mustache cops from the 50s that carried over to the post-apocalypse?
Where I'm not really scared of creatures, even though like anything can catch me off guard.
Yeah.
What I don't like is the backs of ferns, the little red dots of their spores.
Why?
I don't like it. It's gross. I don't like any kind of red dots.
That? Why?
I don't like acne or rashes or red dots on the back of ferns. Or
It's just any red dot.
don't like it.
Boom. Done.
Worse if it's raised. Some fabrics that have like the polka dot patterns that are raised.
Uh-huh.
Don't like it. Nope.
Wow.
Can't handle it.
Okay. All right, Kayla, are you ready?
I'm scared of. They're making fun that I'm scared of spores.
You ready for? We're gonna get our first.
Fresh breath of radiation.
Yep, our first. We got out of the vault. It's time to check out the wasteland. I don't know why everything in this game has to start from a fade up from white. Oh, dude. Okay.
Well, that one I take as more of when you get exposed to light.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah. Except it just takes forever to fade up.
God damn it! And the Twitch on my iPad died.
Whoop! Level 2. Let's see. We're gonna need some repair. We're gonna need some small guns.
Screw it! I'm just not gonna look at the chat anymore.
Ah.
Kayla, you are the only one with
20,
chat access.
20.
Dun dun dun.
Let's
Watch
see.
out.
I like to make everything even. 20. No, I don't really need science. I could
Science!
some medicine. And we'll go boop, boop, boop. See, so one of the things in this game is that if you play your cards right, we had all our stats, right?
Yes.
If you play your cards right, you get all your stats to 10 and all these skills to 100. And it takes some work. But when you do it, you are an unstoppable wasteland super god. All right. Yes. So we get a first perk. Where is Bloody Mess? Oh, man. We can't get that until level 6. All right, fine. Picking up a point. 10% Lady Killer. Little Leaguer. Swift Learner. Is that with you gain 10% to total experience points when experience points are earned? I think at this point, I'm going to go with this one.
Swift learner.
Yeah, I mean, I normally wouldn't do that because when you're like, it's way better to pick one of the ones that gives you like there was one there that gives you an extra point
Yeah.
for your stats. But for the course of the fact that we're playing through here for 3 hours, then we're going to be done. So look at that
This
thing.
whole game can be played in 3 hours.
Oh, fuck no. Oh, God,
Okay.
no. So, we're out in the wasteland, Kayla. Well, how do you...
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at all the neat stuff.
Society is
Look at
broken down.
The Washington Monument way over there in the distance.
Yep. What's left of it, anyways. We can actually wait.
Yeah, I'm just going to... I was hoping to get some hit points back, but... Let's see.
They're like, Kayla's afraid of plants. I'm not afraid of plants. I'm just afraid of red spots.
Yeah.
It's also answering the phone.
Okay.
If it sounds like a ringer,
Uh-huh.
I don't like it to answer the phone. If it's a song, I'm fine. But if it sounds like a ringer, don't like it.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Irrational fears.
Cool.
Do you have
Uh,
any other irrational fears?
Wet bread.
No.
Right. Don't. It makes me gag. I hate it. I mean, not like that lady on that one show that was like screaming because they were showing her
Now
pictures
we
of like
know what to do for Halloween, John.
carrots or something. But
Give him
Just
wet
put
bread?
wet bread all over the sidewalk on the outside of his house.
what? Why would you do that? That's gross. Again, though, it's not like I'm gonna like scream in terror and like never leave my house again. But
You're stuck in your house forever.
Yeah,
'cause
I
of
can't go
bread.
outside.
There's all this wet bread.
There's all this wet bread all over the place. Ah, you son of a bitch. All right, so we're going to go to Megaton.
Do you have irrational fear, John?
Roaches.
Just the roaches?
The roaches thing.
Can
I admit
you-
that it's irrational.
There we go.
I mean,
Auto
it's a valid reason for being being a fear, but yeah, no, I
Okay, some of these are pretty hilarious. Not laughing at your fears, but just like I will be the first to admit, answering a phone call for the ringer,
Mm-hmm.
totally hilarious. Spread spots, weird irrational fear. Some of these are pretty interesting. Touching the floor, pasta sauce in a warm dishwasher, bacteria, things like that. Cyborgs.
Cyborgs. Okay.
Jeff always makes fun of me for listening to podcasts
I don't know why.
and
but I like
NPR,
the boy.
and I just listened to the newest Radio Lab where they were talking about
I'm glad
how
you understand.
you can hear people seeing blood or hearing heartbeats.
Yeah.
Activates your
I
parasympathetic
don't trust
nervous
any of the
system,
locals.
which makes you faint.
Besides,
Like, just,
and hell,
I have a fear of
Cromwell,
heartbeats.
why?
Like,
You think
that's
you
such
got
a
to
weird
know how-
thing, right?
That is very bizarre.
Oh, all right. Fine.
Okay.
Speaking of wet, Austin's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Everyone has a good wet story. So share your wet stories, gentlemen.
I didn't really. I just sat in here while my dog shook and cowered. And John and I recorded a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. So
Yeah.
it was more just kind of like doing work than anything else.
Yeah.
And I didn't try to like go out or anything.
I mean, there was a point where I left because I had to go pick up Amanda from the comic book shop she works at, which is Rogues Gallery, Comics and Games in Round Rock, Texas. And afterwards, we went to go grab some fast food to go home, and it was raining really hard, and the wind was blowing so hard that the rain was coming sideways.
Great.
And so I pull up to the basically the speaker box for the drive-through and immediately realize that it's coming sideways directly at my window. So if I roll this window down, I'm just gonna get hit in the face with water. And that's exactly what happened. And I was trying to order my food while also trying not to drown. Because literally it was just like one half of my body was just like completely soaked in water and the other half was dry.
Right then. Now, I think the
crazy.
first chapter, things like
Where
where it
our
is and
creek
isn't
was
safe.
super,
Ooh, sounds
super
like fun,
high.
doesn't
And
it?
my friends in San Marcos and my family in San Marcos, it's
that's
crazy.
what I
I
need
was
your
showing
help
them a
for, isn't it?
picture of our property in the small town I was raised in called Pinterest, Texas, and it's why I have a southern accent sometimes.
Oh, you're a peach. Now,
But
200 rats
it's
should
on
be enough for
stilts. The
basic.
house is on
Just
stilts,
make
about
sure you can get back.
25 feet, and it's all the way up to the porch.
See ya.
So it's pretty crazy. And up in the north, there was tornadoes. Though
Yep.
they said they didn't touch any. John didn't
Yeah.
hug a tornado last night.
No.
Rubio was obsessed because he found the Storm Chaser website, and they have car cams, and he was just watching them drive around all night, watching cars flip over and things like that. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Austin, cars flipping over.
So we got a little time. Do we have any
Are we going to get baptized?
no, the people in this town, the reason that the name of this town is Megaton is because they worship an unexploded nuclear bomb that's in the middle of their town. So this guy is proselytizing to us about feeling the glow, but we just got a quest from this lady who's writing a book about how to survive the wasteland, and the first thing that she wants us to do is get super irradiated. So I need to stand for about 5 minutes next to this bomb to get all of the rads. You can see my little rad meter up there is going up, and I need it to be like up here. So it's going to take a couple of minutes to do that. So we could listen to this guy talk about nuclear radiation, or if there are any questions.
There's always tons of questions.
All right.
Well, I say ask away.
But also, let me say my special news.
Tell me your special news.
Yes, special
Which is
news.
I got a new dog.
Congratulations.
It's not a pit bull.
It's not. That's all right. That's all right. Not every dog has to be a pit bull.
Well, I was telling John and Jeff that
Oh wait, I can drink the water.
I love Archer so much that if there was a small version of Archer, I would totally get it.
Yeah.
And so I went and I got my little dog on Thursday, and some of the things the people said about it is not true.
Uh-huh.
Like quiet and
Not
well
quite.
trained.
Yeah.
But it's more that the owner is scarier
Uh-huh.
than the dog.
Okay.
Luckily, like the owner was like, "You really have to show it, boss, and yell at it, and when you feed it, bring your hand away." I was like, "This dog is the least food aggressive creature I've ever met.
Wait, what do you mean? Bring your hand away?
Like, don't try to feed the dog
Uh huh.
and keep your hand by the food. Like, drop the food and then move away quickly." And I'm like,
That
Because
little
it's like-
dog that you took a picture of. That's just a big ball of floofy tornado energy, right?
Right.
Like, that's this like super aggressive, like food aggressive dog. I don't
Well,
really believe it.
floofy dogs can be. They suffer from
Well-
small dog syndrome from people thinking they're too cute and not treating them like dogs.
That's
you know.
true.
So I was like, it could be, but this dog is not. I'm like, are they sure that they're talking about the right dog? And then they also told me that it was 12 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And this dog is closer to 20 pounds. And it was just like, they told me it was a year and a half. And it's emancipate paperwork said it was 2.5. Like, I'm like, I am so glad I rescued from these people who are moving away.
Yeah.
And she's so smart. She's already learned like 10 tricks. And so we've been really struggling with the name
Okay.
because her name was Rosie. And I was like, she's not a Rosie.
Right.
She's not a Rosie.
In addition to all the other terrible stuff, your owner's also totally named you wrong.
Right. And so I was saying, we were trying to figure out a name. Lula was one. There's also this YouTube
Now, just hold
video
on,
about
try
this
not to
dog
move.
who's pooping in the ocean, and its name is Joby, and they're like, Joby, no!
Uh-huh.
And that one didn't win.
Taking a few notes.
And so
I've never had a
we
chance
figured
to
it out
test
finally.
And what is it?
Okay.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Milk, a couple magnets.
That's my dog's name. and
Your
we'll
dog's
call-
name is
Doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Tommy Wiseau
Yeah.
dog name.
Wow.
And we call her Hi for short. So, hi.
How
sit.
is our friend Hi gonna feel about the fact that your dog is now named Hi?
Well, because also the way I say doggy,
Yeah.
doggy. So John's like, he's going to think that's too close. I think he'll be fine. But, oh, hi, doggy. And so we go, hi, sit. Hi, stay. See, I say hi all the time.
Okay. You are high all the time. Sorry, that
And
was too easy.
There's a song that I play with my kids called Kitty High Five, and I taught him Kitty High Fives. Kitty High Five! And gives me a little high five.
Uh-huh.
So cute.
Oh my god.
And so her little name is Hi. I think it's adorable.
Yeah, it's pretty adorable.
That's yeah.
Oh, hi, doggy.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna keep the eyeglasses. We're gonna sell the BB gun and the BBs because I don't care. Keep a few pistols around. We need a leather jacket. We need a leather jacket.
Don't we have the snake tunnel snakes jacket?
Yeah, that's not the jacket I want.
Oh, okay.
I want the Mad Max jacket.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of the whole reason that I was playing this in the first place. So 210 caps and all the ammo I can carry. Thank you very
Good
much.
hunting.
Oh wait, do
Apparently,
you
I'm
sell?
a super dork for that, but
Sure.
Do you sell mentats?
I
Do you
say
sell
hi
mentats?
all the time.
Mentats.
like when I'm
Mentats.
giving my students attention.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good hunting.
Is that living honestly?
Have-
So it works out for how I talk.
Let's see. I don't know if we have enough How much science did we have? Do you guys remember?
Not enough.
Okay. Well, that's
No,
cool.
actually, I think it was like 17 or 18 or something. I don't
Let's
know.
see. Boom. Science 17. Okay. This may be enough. So if we disarm the nuclear bomb in town, they'll give us an apartment that we can decorate. But I got to figure out how much science do you need to do this. Oh, explosives of 25 or higher.
What is our explosives? It's 20.
It's 20. I think that, and it's based on. I thought that if we take a Mentat, we'll have enough. Let's see here. No.
What's a mentat?
It's drugs.
Okay.
But let's see. So if I'm not mistaken, which one of these is your? See, perception. But did I actually take it or did I like drop it? No, I thought I took it. Stats. My perception's at 7. Did I drop it on the ground? Condition, effects. Totally thought that I took it. It should have raised my perception to the point where I'd have enough to deal with that. Hold on.
Do you just like reload back to a?
Yeah, before I do this, I always reload. I can't ever tell if I'm going to do things right. So let's see. Take drugs. I'm trying to figure out how to take drugs correctly. Okay. Mentats are perception +5 and intelligence +5. Is that the wrong thing? Oh, that was the right thing, right? Perception. High perception grants bonus to explosives, right? So if we take Mentats, hold on. Did that drop it? Did I? Oh, I did drop it. Okay. There we go. Make a little noise. Now my perception's at 10. Now I should be able to disarm the bomb. So there's a guy in this town, Kayla, that hates this place, and he wants you to, instead of disarming this, set the bomb up to explode. And you can do that and then go like way far away and then watch this town get blown up from a distance. And when you come back, everybody's dead except for the lady, the super chipper lady who turns into like a ghoul.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
So are you going to do this?
No, I'm disarming
We're going
the bomb.
to disarm the thing.
I'm going to get an apartment. Because otherwise you got to go live with the jerks. Like you got to go live in the jerk farm with the jerk people. There's a place called Tenpenny Tower where there's a bunch of jerks that don't like ghouls, and they're the ones who want you to blow this place up. So
you did it.
I did.
And all without asking for pay, too.
Yep.
Oh, and talk with more.
See, everyone likes facial hair. I'm so glad we decided facial hair.
Actually, was I hearing from someone somewhere that that facial hair is kind of on the way out, that we've reached facial hair saturation, essentially?
Have we?
Yes.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
So whatever's the most attractive, it is whatever is the least popular.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
No.
Whatever's the most attractive is the least popular.
So in times of no facial hair is more attractive. It's like the
okay.
scarcity.
Mm-hmm.
They found that, but in times when most people have facial hair, because they found out that now being clean shaven is the scarce thing, and that's the attractive.
Mm-hmm.
It's cyclical. Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
that. Yep.
And it goes back and forth, and
And
they were
here's my
showing how it
thing.
does over time.
My beard is out of laziness, so I don't care about any of that.
Rubio's is out of, like, he finally hit puberty. Like, at
Took him this
almost-
long? Wow.
Yes. He has never been able to grow proper facial hair, and the fact that he finally can, he's going to live with it for a while, because he's like, it's amazing. I could grow a beard
Well, tell him congratulations on finally hitting puberty. So
at 40.
at the age of 40.
Okay, so now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to do this, and now we should look like nerdy Mad Max. Damn it.
You got to zoom the camera out, man.
I'm trying. There we go. What do you think, Kayla? Nerdy Mad Max?
Are we trying to become the ultimate hipster?
Apparently.
Hipster Mad Max.
Yeah,
I think
hipster
it's
Mad Max.
adorable. Yes, please.
Okay, so this
Did
is
you guys see that movie?
Fury Road?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
We haven't seen it yet.
Ah.
It's been sold out. It's doing so well.
Really? Because like Aaron and I on the podcast went to talk about it. Like it's our thing we talked about before we got into our news and everything. And I think we talked about it for like 25 minutes on the podcast.
So look forward to that, friends.
Yep, should be coming up like pretty much directly after we're done here. I got it all spring loaded, ready to go. John and I recorded everything we needed to do yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is our robot butler, and I love this guy. He's got the best jokes in the world, like in the entire wasteland. And I don't know why they're dumb jokes, but they always make me laugh. So let's get one. Let's get one from him.
I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained.
Oh,
Okay.
I like being happy.
Thank you.
I would like a joke.
I was going to attend the clairvoyance meeting, but it was cancelled due to unforeseen events.
Boring.
I like his jokes. They're so stupid. All right, let's get out there. We got to go. We're gonna go to the.
That
We're
was a
gonna go
good
to the
joke.
convenience store. Wadsworth, get the fuck out of my way! What did I just do?
So have you ever seen a movie
crashed
that's
the game?
in the IMDb bottom 100?
Uh-oh. All right, so we're back. Sorry about that. Game crash. Kayla, what was the question?
Alex wanted to know if you've seen any of the IMDb bottom 100 movies.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know what they are off the top of my
Yeah.
head, but probably. I've seen Plan 9 from Outer Space. That's probably in there somewhere.
Good job.
Think of some other notoriously bad movies.
So I'm kind of looking at it.
Uh-huh.
I've seen Birdemic. I've
I've seen
seen
that.
Hottie and Naughty.
No, I haven't seen that one.
No, I've seen Age of Tomorrow.
I've seen that.
I've seen Super Babies, Baby
Wait,
Geniuses
wait.
2.
Age of Tomorrow?
Yeah,
What is that?
it's
Oh, I was thinking of Edge of Tomorrow. I was like, that's
Right.
not a
No,
bad
age,
movie.
age.
Okay.
it's a. I don't even know how to tell you what it is. It's just a.
It's a
sci-fi
movie.
Okay.
It wasn't like good bad.
Also, they said
No.
Plan 9 isn't on it.
Oh, really?
But Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2 doesn't belong to be on the list, and it definitely doesn't belong number 14.
Okay.
Manos used to be number 1, and now it's 15.
What
Okay.
is number one? What is the worst?
Number 1 is called Code Audi KOZ.
Okay.
And then number 2 is Saving Christmas.
I
And
don't,
number 3
I-
is Birdemic.
don't know what it. Birdemic is bad, but Birdemic was obviously never supposed to be good. Like Birdemic was made as a joke. It wasn't like the thing about Manos is that the guy who made Manos thought he was making a good movie, or not
Yeah.
a good movie, but just like a movie, right?
Yeah.
Um,
And Birdemic was trying to capture a.
Birdemic was just trying to be like The Room, but
Yeah, they
Mole
were
rat.
trying to actually create a movie so bad that it would have a cult following.
right. Mole rat.
Look at that, Kayla. A mole rat.
Oh, is that our new... What?
It's trying to kill us.
Sorry, it's coming right at me. I'm gonna take the meat though. I'm not gonna waste any of the mole rat. We in the
see.
wasteland we use all the mole rat. It's our thing.
Yeah. But yeah, Saving Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, was the movie by or the documentary by Kirk Cameron or movie by Kirk Cameron or whatever about like trying to bring the Christianity back and
Oh, about like the war on Christmas or whatever.
yeah.
I'm going to go give 5 stars to both Baby Geniuses and Baby Genius 2 just to get them out of the bottom 100.
I mean, I think I would have more of a problem with like grown-ups than I would with Baby Geniuses.
Right.
Like Baby Geniuses is kind of dumb, but it's like not like offensive, like super offensive. All right, so this is how you go to the grocery store in the future.
You gotta fight.
You gotta fight raiders. You gotta fight ladies with the twisted fire starter haircut.
And then
Boop.
And she lived.
Boop. Not that time. Woohoo! God, I love it. I love it. It's been years, and I've seen that so many times. And I got. Oh, do you have a laser? Oh no, you're shooting at that little radio bot. Oh damn, his head. All the heads are just coming off today. Who is shooting? I did not.
I think the robot is shooting the lasers.
Okay. Well.
That guy's clipping through the car.
All right. Well, you just do your thing, buddy.
So what do you think the worst movie you've ever seen is?
Hudson Hawk.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Branded. How dare you say that about Hudson Hawk?
That's
You
why I was
stupid
like,
motherfucker.
Hudson Hawk is a terrible movie.
Hudson Hawk is amazing.
Hudson Hawk may be an amazingly bad movie, but it's still a fucking terrible movie.
You are wrong on so many levels.
It is not.
It's one of my
fun.
favorite movies of all
It's
time,
not
sir.
creative.
It is totally creative.
It's ridiculous. It's goddamn ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but
It's-
that's part of what makes it amazing.
Why would you ever choose to watch that movie when you could be watching literally anything else,
That movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
including Birdemic and Manos Hands of Fate or The Room?
I would say the worst movie I've ever seen was Branded.
Mine was Uma Thurman's The Avengers. It gave me stomach cramps. It was so bad.
The one based
with
on
Sean
the
Connery.
Oh,
the
is it
Emma
terrible?
Peel and
yeah, the based on the TV show.
right.
So-
Stomach cramp. I don't think I've ever cared enough about a movie for it to really be that affecting to me. Like people say stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I watched Hudson Hawk all the way through and thought it was really dumb and turned it off, and watched the rest of it. But I don't.
All those parody movies I can't handle.
Yeah, they're kind of terrible.
They're pretty bad. I watched this movie one time that was about Sandra Bullock in rehab that was boring, but it wasn't like. It's just like she's in rehab, and then she gets out of rehab, and her friends want her to go drink again, but she just got done with rehab, so she doesn't want to do that. And it's like, all right, great, good for you, Sandra Bullock.
Buddy on Fire is the ultimate peacemaker. He's like, you ruined our family with that question.
I do not like. I don't understand. I don't understand. I've never liked Hudson Hawk. I think it's a silly, stupid movie. So that's.
I will.
Whoa!
Oh, there was an
Whoa!
eyeball. I saw that.
Yeehaw!
Ew.
Fallout.
I just know never to talk about that movie with you again because your opinion is wrong.
Okay, that's fine. You can have whatever opinion you want to because people don't like Speed Racer, and that movie is great.
That movie's
I love
awesome.
that movie.
Hudson Hawk is a terrible, horrible thing, and I don't like it. So
John Rubio and I have this problem where sometimes he'll say he can't handle a movie I love, and I'll be like, my brains freeze up, and I'm like, how can I even love you? And then he'll make me like French toast or something.
and then you think you
I'm,
like him
I'm
again.
healed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, have any of you seen that movie Branded?
No.
It was
No,
like
I know what you're talking
a
about, though.
Russian movie. It was the thing is that it was marketed as being like this kind of marketing subversive thing, and kind of even like supposed to be kind of like like a modern day They Live or whatever.
Right.
But
I've heard about it. I definitely.
Looks like a cat on yours.
Okay.
but yeah, it's supposed to be like a modern day They Live. It's fucking garbage. Movie is so fucking terrible.
So someone put a little thing.
Yeah, they tried to do like an ASCII picture in the chat.
Okay.
And it looks like nothing on Kayla's screen. On mine, it looks like Pedo Bear.
Okay.
And so they're like, ban him. So, okay, so it's time for lightning round. Are you ready?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would there be more Brian Salisbury in the future?
Yeah.
I think he's still alive.
Yep. Yep.
Can you recommend the comic Lobo, son of Banstitch?
Bastage?
Probably.
Can I recommend it? I recommend anything pre-New 52 Lobo is awesome. Anything. Anything with the New 52 logo for Lobo is goddamn fucking terrible because they changed the character
There you go.
to some Twilight level bullshit.
What? What does that mean?
They basically said that guy who we all know as the lovable Bastage
Right.
is not really Lobo. He's an imposter. The real Lobo is a super attractive lover and blah 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 and fucking lame.
And just letting the chat know, man's chat lightning round is later. I'm doing lightning round from the forum real quick. Do you guys like bluegrass music? I do.
It's all right. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm kind of indifferent.
Do you know anyone who talks in the third person? I don't.
No.
Let me tell you about John Sitton. He doesn't know anybody like that.
I don't know. I've never been able to understand how this minigame works. I just reload until I get it. I fucking
What?
didn't think there was a time. All right, go.
I don't know.
Sorry. Got to turn this robot on. He's going to go out there and shoot
Should
a
they
bunch
get
of
a sport bike or a Harley Davidson?
people. Sport bike.
Yeah,
Depends.
I mean, depends on which you want.
My friend rides like a sport bike, like 130 miles per hour, and it can go faster than a cop car, so they don't even stop him.
Yeah.
And so he gets to Arkansas in like 6 hours. Like he goes and visits his family driving that fast.
Yep, my friend does rides like on the weekend with like a local kind of bike troop, and they do that where they'll get in a formation, right, and then they'll drive 120 miles an hour because it's somewhat safer that way. Because a car won't try to just whip in front of you because they're not paying attention. A car is less likely to change lanes into a group of 8 bikers all driving at the same time than they are
One.
otherwise. Yeah. So. He's explained to me. He after he got his motorcycle, he spent about a year. Every single time that I talked to him, it was like, I'm going to talk about my motorcycle for a long time, and I'm like, great. I don't have one. He tried to get me to buy one, and I can't do that. Anyway.
Why don't you vape? I don't smoke.
I don't smoke either.
I don't trust that.
He doesn't like cotton candy.
Well, yeah. First of all, I don't smoke to have like sugary. Like I don't even eat candy on a regular basis, right? Like I'm not. Like I was at the store yesterday and I saw a thing that was like combine these different oils to make blueberry pie, and I'm like, I don't want to smoke blueberry pie. Like, call me crazy. Also, I'm not fully convinced that we're not going to discover that there's something in there that's like 6 times as cancerous as regular cancer. It's got like super cancer. People are like, yeah, I know it's steam and blah 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 blah, but also, yeah, if they were able to make one that tasted like a cigarette, that hit like a cigarette, I probably would give it a shot. But
yeah, you're in it for the nicotine, not the taste.
No, I'm in it for the taste. I don't. Oh, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, bro. Hey, I got the badge, man. Why
Do you guys like pho?
turn on me? Absolutely.
I don't really eat pho, but I wouldn't be against it.
I love it.
No, I don't like it. I don't know how to eat it. I've tried getting it multiple times, and it doesn't work for me. I don't understand it. Sorry.
What would you do if someone suddenly screamed in your ear?
Say, hey, man, stop it.
Why are you doing that? Literally, I'd be like, what? Why?
I really scream right back at them.
Wha-
I'm very reactive that way.
You ready?
Have you guys seen the teens react videos to Dark Souls?
Nope.
Nope.
Me either. Is it weird to think that a friend of mine got more attractive in their opinion when other people think they've gotten less attractive? Like he thinks this girl is more attractive since she gained weight, where his friends think she's less attractive. I say you're attracted to what you're attracted to.
Yeah, there's no,
There is no right or wrong reason to be attracted to something.
I'm glad you found your voice and you don't have the same hive mentality as your friends.
Yep.
That you're brave enough to have your own opinions.
Yep.
Yeah, good for you.
And good. Call out the haters. Let's see. Jeff, what's the longest you've not smoked?
Well, I assume that's after I've started, right?
Yes.
I quit for about 2 or 3 months one time, but I just didn't like. And that was what I had a regular job, but I just didn't like it because whenever I went out with my friends, all I really wanted to do was talk about how I wanted to smoke real bad. So it was kind of irritating, and I totally understand that.
If a hungry bear cub walked to you and cried for love, would you adopt it?
Hell no. I'd give it to a place that takes care of hungry bear cubs, maybe.
I'd
but
call the ranger. What about you, John?
I'd call animal, whatever.
What
book series are you reading?
I can't remember what the name of it is. I'm on the 4th of 6, though. What is it? Somebody asked this last week. I can't fucking remember. Can't remember that. Whenever they ask me, I can't even remember the name of the the guy who writes it. But I'll say it after the break.
Right now, I'm reading the short history of the world, the Bryce. Are you reading anything, John?
I'm not reading anything like novel-wise. I'm mostly, I would say most of the stuff that I read would be like comic books and things like that, which is all sorts of different things. Like I just read the first issue of the new Mad Max comic book that's based on it's a prequel to Fury Road. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Let's see. What's the worst thing you've done to yourself?
Well, I broke my hand one time. That was pretty bad. I don't know if I exactly entirely understand the question, but yeah, I don't be more specific.
That works.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay.
I don't know.
I used to have growing pains, so that would give me blackouts. And I was driving, and I blacked out, and I was in the middle of the road, and that was really, really scary.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I didn't drive for a while after that. Let's see. What do you want to see in Fallout 4?
Everything that's here except better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Exactly what I'm seeing here,
But a
except
better game.
better. I don't want them to New Vegas that shit up and fuck it up so that it's all like hard and it's like we've got our Wasteland survival mode, or at least just make it a mode, right? I want to be a Wasteland super god, not have to count, like not have to feed myself and count rads. And God, I do fucking hate New Vegas. Sorry.
Why?
There's a company that makes games and I don't like them and everybody else does, and they made a sequel to this game. You maybe call it a sequel, more of like an expansion, or I don't know what you would call it. But everybody loves it, and I don't like it, and nobody can accept that. And because when I play this game, I get all like,
got the food medicine.
I get super powerful, and that's what I like about this game is becoming so powerful. The game itself is barely even a challenge anymore.
Well,
and in that game, they just took a lot of that stuff out, and I don't like it. So anyway.
John, have you ever read the Big Trouble in Little China comics?
Yeah, it was garbage. I don't like the writer because it read like someone went, "Hey, what if we turned Big Trouble in Little China into a Saturday morning kids cartoon like they did with every movie franchise in the late 80s, early 90s? This is what it would be like, except it's going to be terrible." It came off as a very hard misunderstanding of the characters, because one of the things is that in the movie Jack Burton talks a lot of shit. Right. He tells a lot about stories about his life, and the thing is, you can tell the way Kurt Russell delivers them. He's saying he's doing these awesome things, or he's telling these stories, but a lot of it is. He's fucking full of shit, and he's bullshitting. None of it, you don't know if it really happened or not. He's just talking bullshit. The comic treats it as every one of his stories are 100% true, 100% true, regardless of how terrible they are. And it's just like, fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. It was terrible.
All right.
I love how animated you got about that. You're like, no. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I had a question. Then I moved my little fingers and let's see.
Nope. There we go. Four. Put it on 4. Oh, okay. Sorry. That way. 2, and we're gonna need hunting rifle on 3. Doop. Okay. And assault rifle on 5.
So are we doing questions from the chat now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was able to get the Twitch to run on my phone. It seems to work on Android a lot better than it does on iOS.
Okay.
So I'm now looking at the chat again.
What do we got? We're going to Minefield.
Let's get on the road, everybody.
We're going to Minefield.
What annoying game do you love to play?
Like, what do you classify as an annoying game?
Yes.
I don't know. Probably like Candy Crush or I don't know.
I play a lot of games on my iPad. like a lot of iPad games, like like the Spider-Man Unlimited, where it's just an infinite runner game. I guess. I mean, if that's what you mean.
When you came in, I was playing Clicker Heroes on Steam, which is basically one of those cookie clicker type of games where you just set it up and then let it go. It's kind of like Progress Quest, but with a little bit of things that are not exactly Progress Quest.
Someone said, will Jeff ever get my name right when I email him? If it's a matter of your name being hard to pronounce or you pronounce it differently, you should write it phonetically, right?
Yep.
Like write your name and then in parentheses. Because I'll be honest, I'm terrible with names. I've never said a name correctly. I mean, even
I butcher your names on purpose.
Yeah, I don't. But
I mean, what you guys got to understand is the fact that, like, all I can really do is try to sound your name out. And if it's a name, I mean, I understand that if it's your name and you've been calling yourself that thing your entire life, of course it must seem ridiculous that I don't know what it is. But think about it from the perspective of a space alien who's never before pronounced your name, or who doesn't maybe even know the language, the root language that your name is derived from, or have heard any of those words before, and think about it that way. So if you want me to say your name right, just put it phonetic. Yeah, put it
all we're
phonetic.
trying to say is that Hooked on Phonics didn't work for us.
That's
yeah,
true.
met Al Ray Gare.
I think that if people, like, my last name, I don't expect people when they see it to be able to say it. Like,
I can't
I've
say it.
Never been able to expect that. Like, I have to tell them, and I usually have to explain it in 2 steps.
Your name is Jeff Shulu.
Yeah, that's it. George Takei's like third cousin, right? Jeff Sulu. No, I mean, like, it's a big ass name. It's got a lot of vowels in it. It doesn't make any sense when you look at it from.
Sheshlamler.
Yep, that's.
Shishmlu.
Yeah, that doesn't. There's no M in there, but you just do whatever, Kayla. Again, I don't take offense to it because my entire childhood was basically full of people who could not pronounce my last name. Like,
Weirdly enough, I had a teacher that couldn't pronounce my last name, which I never understood.
Sitton?
Yeah. She would say like Satans, and we were like, but she also had like a thick Southern accent, so we were like, "Are you saying Satan? Because that's not my name. I'm not Satan."
I had a gym teacher who
Satan?
called me Carla for 2 years.
Did you just never correct her?
No, I corrected him all the time. And finally I gave up and was like, fine, which Carla are you talking about? That Carla or me? Because there's another girl in this class called Carla.
Oh, mole rats.
They say your name is Schuessler?
Yep, that's how you say it.
Oh,
Yep.
interesting. You didn't write it like that.
I didn't make it up. It's not like I was like, hey, you know what? It's too easy being spelled the way that it is. Make it spelled harder. Spell it more difficultly so that people can't say it. Man, I'm just blowing the heads off these mole rats.
What do you got against mole rats, Jeff?
If they would leave me alone, I would leave them alone, except for the oh shit, that's a person.
Have you guys
That's a
ever
rating?
read Silent Hill comics?
I have not, no.
Oh, Raider, you're all by yourself with your dumb haircut. You're going to get your head blown off.
Have you guys ever cosplayed as Satan on Halloween?
Nope.
Is it called cosplay on Halloween?
Nope. It's called Halloween on Halloween.
Yeah.
It's called dressing up in a costume.
For Halloween.
Do you already have your costume ready, John?
No, because we keep changing what we're gonna do, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Like sometimes we picked an idea and then we changed it, and then we went back to that original idea. Then we went to a different idea. Then another group of friends wanted to.
Is that a pool cue?
To do a different idea that we really liked. So I don't know what I'm doing this year.
Is that a pool cue?
I'm probably gonna dress up as a character from Chroma Squad because why not? I don't know.
Okay, that was ridiculous.
You missed.
That was 43%. One of those should have hit.
Jeff is going to be a preacher forever.
I got a backup now, so.
Oh, you do?
Well, no, that is it. Is that if I
Oh.
can come up with something, great. But if not, also after Sunday, or after next Saturday, my green motherfucker, my costume choices are going to become even more limited. Because it used to be that when I wanted to come up with a costume, I'd be like, I have to figure out a costume that doesn't have a beard, or that has a beard, because if I don't have my beard, everybody freaks out, and people cancel their financial support of the show and shit like that. So it's like, all right,
It's
well,
like the Felicity hair thing.
I guess I don't know what that is, but after this week, I'm probably not going to have any hair on the top of my head either. So it's like, well, shit. Wait, is dog meat here? Can we
Are
get-
you gonna start shaving your head and be the beard, bald head guy?
Yep.
Are you gonna get a tattoo?
No.
Wait.
I'm going to get a tattoo of hair. I'm going to get an Avatar, The Last
on
Airbender
your
tattoo.
arms, because now you're gonna be a tough guy.
I know I'm not going to be a tough guy.
You're gonna start doing the pull-up bar is gone.
It's just in the other room because people keep trying to use that bathroom and then they
Oh.
can't figure out how to get the pull-up bar out of the
I'm
ceiling.
like the only person who can figure it out, apparently.
Plus, people really want to pee like 4 feet from where I'm sitting, apparently. So
We like when you can hear it.
Well, we
my
want to leave
dog?
the door
Oh, there
open
we
and
go.
leave you really, really
yes.
uncomfortable.
Here we go. Oh, good. I didn't realize we could do this early. I never come up here this early.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
4:32.
Hey, buddy.
It's like my dog, except my dog whines
bark.
like this. Beep 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 beep.
I
beep,
know.
beep. That's what my dog whines like.
Your dog whines like a robot.
Like beep 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 beep. It's so annoying.
All right.
Like she honks like a little horn. Beep,
What?
beep, beep.
Are you sure you got a dog and not something else? Oh, God damn it. Something else?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a little weirdo.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep 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 beep. So we're getting a little.
So are you
take a
like
little potty
injured or
break.
something?
No, I'm just encumbered. I keep picking up all of the Raider Blaster Master armor that I come across. So
Oh.
I just have to consolidate this shit because otherwise you just end up with a load of crap like repair pistol with other pistol, repair these pistols. That's why repair is such an important skill in this game. Is it lets you combine two things to make a better thing. So
Yeah,
now I got a dog friend.
She does sound
Whee!
like she swallowed a sweet
All right,
toy, but
dog
she didn't.
meat.
Wee.
Is it gonna protect us?
Yes, but I'm only going to let it fight one time, and then I'm going to send it away because there's a perk you get later on called puppies. But until you get puppies, if dog meat gets killed when you're in a fight, then
You don't get
he's
puppies.
dead. Then they're just dead, just gone forever. Whereas but see, I took the puppies perk one time, which means that if your dog dies, a new one shows up, basically. But I still couldn't bring myself to bring a dog to help fight like super mutants and robots and raider rapists and shit like that. In fact, unless I run into something soon, this is Minefield, and I'm going to send dog meat home because he's just going to step on mines and die.
Okay, so break time.
Is it time for break?
It's now 4:34. 5.
Okay, well, then we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a break. We're back here in 15 minutes. We are going to have more Wasteland Adventures here on Sunday Streaming with Fallout 3. And what did you name her? Floofernutter or whatever?
Floofer.
Floofa and dog meat. So join us back here in 15 minutes.
And dog meat.
And we'll be here. Well, welcome back, everybody, to Sunday Streaming. We're playing Fallout 3, and during the break, I went ahead and did the boring job of clearing out the town of Minefield. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump back to Megaton, and then we're going to go talk to a dude about
A
our
horse.
dad.
Or a
So,
dad.
yep.
Yeah.
Talk to
One of those two.
A man about a dad.
All right, is this all about you finding your dad?
That's
Yes.
kind of the main quest, and then it kind of rolls out from there.
That way your dad can tell you about the birds and the bees now that you're 19 and you have facial hair.
That's right. Now that you've got all that purple facial hair. All right, Moira.
Are those hot little potatoes?
They're-
What?
Because, you know, they're on the ground. Like potatoes.
What?
And
How
hot
is-
because they, explode. Anyway, what?
Is that what it's like talking to me?
No.
No.
A little bit. A little bit.
very own landmine? Now,
So she's just, I mean, she's like this super chipper lady who's writing a book about the wasteland, and we're doing all these things. That's why we went to the we went to the food store. That's why we got irradiated. A
So you're saying yes.
I know you may not want
little bit.
and looking
But
at
see,
the
what's funny is that
landmine
I think that a lot of people don't like her because she's so chipper and weird in the apocalypse. And remember when I told you you could blow this town up and there's only one person who's left?
Right.
It's her. And she turns into a ghoul. But she's still just standing in the giant crater that used to be this town, giving you these quests. So
Correct. And it's looking very smart. Very smart indeed. They'll be dazzled by our intelligence.
Yeah, just as happy as me. Someone at work was like, "You're just so happy all the
The
time."
second chapter
Like,
is
I
going
have
to
a
be
pretty good job.
So let's
I turned down a pretty good job, and so for this one, I think it's pretty great job.
well,
Uh-huh.
And in 2 years, I get loan forgiveness. Ooh.
What does that mean?
Because I've been a public servant for 10 years, I'll be able to get my federal
Your student loans?
loans, $20,000 forgiven.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. Get rid of all these mines. Oops, did I just sell? No, okay.
Oh, Archer loves to be scratched. Oh, yes.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't
nope.
have enough exit. All right, here we go. Yes.
good hunting.
All right.
Could be the
So let's go talk to the guy at the bar about our dad.
Sparks wants to know when my banana bread Kickstarter is. I don't know how to make a business.
How to start a kick.
Well, I know how to do that. I've had such bad luck with Kickstarters that I would hate to do the same thing to other people.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kickstarters that you funded that didn't actually work at the end.
Right.
Okay.
Or I never got my incentive, or the product was lower quality than I had hoped for. So,
My God, it's you.
I don't know.
So baby boy,
Jeff,
all
you're a
grown up.
businessman. You wear businessman clothes.
Is that what jeans and t-shirt are called these days?
Yeah.
Things have gotten so rough in the business world. They're like, if you just have pants on, we're good with
Yes.
it. We're good with it.
That's been my experience.
That was your one rule. You're like, Kayla, keep those pants on.
That's right. All right, here, have your caps. Where's my dad?
Excellent. Speaking of dear old dad,
Okay. So now we got to go meet my favorite character of all time. Woo! It's good. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's Three Dog.
Oh, Three Dog.
Yep. So there's totally a radio station in this game, and it plays all this like old music, the Ink Spots, and all these like weird show tunes and things. But right now we can't hear it because the signal's too low. So we have to wander out and go find Three Dog, who's the DJ, and fix his antenna for him. I mean, we could go do the quest where we take care of that little girl's like vampire brother or whatever, but that's a boring quest. Go into the wasteland. It's shoot nuclear bombs at shit. All right. So, Kayla, you said that you haven't got a chance to see the Max yet?
Mad Max, Fury
No,
Road.
it's so sad. It breaks my heart.
Yeah?
But Rubio has a rule that he will only go to the movies at the draft house, but I don't have to pay.
Okay.
Because I'm always like, we can go see a matinee at the Cinemark for free because I have gift cards. And he's like, no, only the draft house.
I fucking hate the draft house.
And so, but that's his rule.
It's a stupid rule. You can tell him I said that.
I get to watch movies for free, but we've been waiting because it's always sold out.
Yeah.
I can't believe that it's that sold out. That's the crazy thing to me, is that it's been, I mean, like, that it's so popular that it's just, you know, you can't even get in to see it. That's like,
Right.
that's nuts. All right, Blaster Master armor it is. Let's see, what does this look like? It's a tire.
It's a tire and nothing else.
What do you think, Kayla? That
Why do you hate the draft house, John? What?
or this one? Overalls or tire? Which
Tire.
one? Tire? Oh shit! There's a bug shooting at me. Okay. Get it,
I
bug.
feel like I don't like a lot of their policies at the draft house. I don't think they do anything better than any other theater, like they try to proclaim that they do. And also, I find that their servers end up ruining the movie more than their food ends up being something that I can get while I'm watching the movie. So it's.
What do you mean their servers ruined?
Their servers are fucking loud. Like I went and saw. I actually went and saw what movie? Avengers, and like the lady was practically screaming at everybody because because people couldn't hear her over the movie. And she was yelling so loud, it was ruining the fucking movie.
Okay. I thought you meant like computer servers. I was
No.
like, what,
Oh,
like
no,
the
no, no.
fans on the computer? Okay.
No,
okay,
they're
right, yep.
waitresses,
Yep.
they're wait staff.
Yep.
And it's just like, and this was at this is at one of their main locations. And fuck that. If I want to go see a movie, I want to go see it and not be interrupted.
Yeah.
And this is for the place that purports the don't talk or we'll kick your ass out. Well, your servers are ruining my movie, so fuck you.
Right. Yeah, it was one of those things where they used to say, or maybe they still do, like that they won't seat you if you come there after the movie started.
Yeah.
Even though they have assigned seats.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we don't want you to be inconveniencing other people by like walking in front of them and stuff. And it's like your servers do that constantly.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
honestly,
again,
they just do that
like
all the time.
it's all that stuff combined. And also, I think their menu kind of sucks compared to they changed their menu a while back, and I don't really care for their most of their food items.
I'm gonna say this,
and so I just like, you know what, I'm gonna have a better going to the Galaxy 10 or going to the Cinemark because I get to see the movie, I don't get interrupted, and I'll just go eat dinner somewhere else afterwards.
Oh shit!
You know.
I'm going to tell you right now that they've got like a $6.50 bottomless unlimited popcorn there. That is all I need when I go to see a movie. I don't know why the game felt the need to zoom in on our nipple for a second there, but whatever.
Well, you know, need some hot nipple action, Jeff. Nipple action.
Nipple action.
They like how angry you get when you get feisty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, you're generally so sedate, but you're just like, fuck the draft house. Like,
It's like, here's the thing. I'll go to the draft house if someone else is buying the tickets.
Right.
Like, I don't care. But it's just like I've had so many bad experiences at all of the draft houses, not just one specific one, but all of them in Austin, since they got really fucking high and mighty about themselves, that I'm just like, fuck that place.
Yeah. What do you think about this one, Kayla? Paint spikes?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can dig that one.
Really sets off the pastiness of
Yeah.
Luby's
Shoulder. Nice.
Pasty complexion. All right, so now we're in the downtown D.C. wasteland. Heading for Galaxy News Radio.
Super Saiyan John.
Yeah, there's a Quick Kick started a meme where every time people get like really angry, they all he photoshops them as Super Saiyans.
What's the last time I was so angry? Ugh.
I don't know the answer to that question.
I don't
Why
think
is
I've ever
this-
seen you angry.
It's
Have you?
I get
okay.
I get like
Gotta go through the sewers.
sometimes John will have a tone that reacts with my monkey brain, Rubio, John, and I'll like get mad at that, and I'll be like, stop talking to me, and he'll get his feelings hurt. He's like, all I want to do is love you, like I was just talking to you. And then we have to like talk about that, but
Okay.
let's see if you guys can push my buttons. Oh, I know what pushes my buttons.
I don't want to push your buttons.
I don't want to. Are you talking to me or the chat?
Both.
Chat will push your buttons.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not,
Yeah, they'll try.
I'm not
they'll-
interested in pushing Kayla's buttons, honestly.
Yeah,
but,
here's the thing. Like, people who are generally nice and joyous and calm, I'm always afraid that when they rage, they'll like rage 10 times as any normal person.
Yeah.
So I'm always afraid of seeing that.
oh, goddamn mole rats.
Yeah. Rubio was like, oh no. Like, he was like, I couldn't handle you because when I was younger, I would like break things in fights with boyfriends or throw a tantrum in the middle of a parking lot. I was that girl.
Wow. Uh-oh. It's ghouls. Finally found some ghouls. Oh, dude.
Too close. He
I
gotcha.
get more exasperated, or I'll get frustrated with my students, but
Come on, you ghouls. Oh, shit, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's like...
Wait, stop.
That's that shit up.
Where's my grenades? They're there. Is that it?
I like how they're trying to get me exasperated. You should read some of their prods.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are they good, or...
Some of them are silly. They say Jeff is the easiest to anger.
I am very easy to anger. It's why I don't interact with the chat directly. It's why I have two
That's why you have to-
moderators here every week, because people are like, "Hey Jeff, have you ever thought about having a dog on the show?" And I'm just like, "Fuck this show, fuck my life. We're done. I'm done. It's done. It's over. Shut it all down. I'm going home."
Oh, hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Can I bring Ojai Doggy and see if she gets along with Archer one week?
Ooh. Well, the problem with that is if she doesn't, then
She likes all the dogs on her walk.
yeah.
Yeah, as
I
long
mean-
as Archer is not aggressive.
He can be a little aggressive, but generally speaking, he's not aggressive unless a dog is trying to like establish dominance over him. So
I don't think she'll do that.
and if it's not that, like you should see he's hilarious with my mom's dogs, with my mom's little
Really?
Yorkies, like smaller dogs, right? Because they just go berserk. Like they were just what you were talking about with the little dog syndrome, small dog syndrome, right?
Right.
Where they think they're the shit, and he will just like they're just going off. They're just like.
And then she can be here and she can beep for you. We could play a driving game. She go beep 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 beep.
Apparently. But then Archer will just look at me like, what am I supposed to do with these little dogs? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. And so then he'll like look over at them and they all go running away behind my mom's legs like, and it's like, all right.
So technically, we have a dog on the podcast. This is about how noisy Archer is.
Yeah.
Ever.
Because he's in
And
the
he's
room.
right here. I'm touching him with my foot.
Yep.
I'm giving him love. Kudos.
He's pretty much allowed to be anywhere because
He's telling you his thoughts right now, which are,
Uh-oh.
oh, that feels so good.
Here's our first mutant, Kayla.
Oh.
Oh, the mutants.
What? Are they all mad
They're
because you
very
look more
angry.
beautiful
They're
than they do?
very
Oh,
angry.
I also forgot that I'm not strong enough to
Is
fight
it
them.
because they're cord?
You're about to die.
What?
Oh, okay.
They don't need a face?
Ow. Well, his face isn't. Oh, dude, you've teamed up with the Rad Roach?
Hey, they have a question for Professor Dog. Ask it, John.
Can Professor Dog sniff their bottoms?
No, I don't really like bottoms. I prefer to sniff the crotches. Thank you.
He's not much of a bottom sniffer. He's more of a pants sniffer.
That's what it was saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Can Professor Dog get a dig at the controller?
And yes, I dig it in the hole, and Jeff gets mad. Okay. Thank you.
Why does my dog sound like that, Kayla? What do you?
What? That's not me. That was Professor Dog.
What I think is hilarious is Professor Dog is giving her the same look that you're apparently giving. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, you know Kayla. My dog knows Kayla. Like this lady. She's got the scratchies. Where am I going? Over here. Okay. Wait, is this where I came? No, that's not where I came from. Fucking ghouls. Fucking feral ghouls.
Hey, it's a Nuka-Cola machine.
Yep. There's actually there's a quest line in here where you have to go pick up a whole bunch of quantum cola. I
Oh
believe.
yeah, the quantum cola.
So I always leave all the Nuka-Cola alone, even though every time you twist off the top of one of them, you get some bottle caps because that's the currency in the wasteland. It's all radioactive over here.
So
And we're not wearing a shirt.
they said, Quick Kick says he can imagine me holding up Professor Dog's paws like a dog playing with a doll. I could do that with my dog completely. She's just molasses in my arms. Like, she's the most easygoing friend I've ever had. And it's so fun because I'll do that with her little paws and talk to John, using my dog as a puppet.
See, I can kind of do that with Archer, but the entire time he's got this look on his face like, what are you doing? Please stop. Please. Just like he just endures.
Jeff, can you stop, please? Thank you.
Don't believe. The super mutants that overrun our brothers. You can tag along if you.
All right.
You've been.
And then,
We've got our very own initiative.
and then Metal Ray Gear was asking where you can open a movie theater.
Uh-huh.
And I actually have the perfect city. It is Tucson, Arizona. It is Austin 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
It has a vibrant college. They like to have music. They have an art scene, but it's small. And they have enough rich people to get cool stuff going there.
Yeah.
And they have a foodie culture and all this stuff, but it's just not overcrowded by tech, rich tech.
Okay.
My friends and I were on Thursday night. We have a children's museum here called the Thinkery, and they have a 21 and over night, and they had a beer night. And so wanted to go learn more about beer on that elemental level. And so we went, and it ended at 10 o'clock, and we were like, we need food. Every place we went to was either overcrowded or closed. And when I was in college, Thursday night was my weekend because I worked Friday through Sunday straight through as an elder care professional.
Okay.
And then I was in school Monday through Thursday. So Thursday night was my one night to go out. We'd come to Austin, go out, and then once the bands were done, we'd go out to eat. Like every restaurant in Austin was open past like till 3 or 4. And now everything was closing at 9 or 10. And if it didn't, it was way too crowded, so we just got Whataburger. It was the saddest moment. I was like, oh, music culture is dead in Austin.
Well, it's just everything. I mean, they're just trying as hard as it actually works really well for me because I've been living in North Austin all my life, right? And now that like they've just priced everybody, if you're not a jillionaire or running the most successful business of all time, you just can't afford to live anywhere south, or you live way south, as you know, Kayla. But you don't live in like the outskirts of downtown or anywhere within walking distance of like Town Lake or anything like that. Of course, you don't do that. But it means that like so many of these new food places, when they decide to open their brick and mortar stores, they have to do it up here because it's the only place where anybody can afford to do anything anymore. So it's been beneficial in that respect. But I kind of think that
oh, that was nice.
Do a flip, whee! But I kind of think that Austin's been kind of trying to kill a lot of their music culture stuff for a long time now. Is they just, it's kind of like I don't necessarily mind it because it's worked out so that it doesn't really mean anything to me. But I remember when they did the smoking ban, and it was like, that's great for Austin, but if you're looking to get people in here like bands and stuff, some of them aren't really going to be super interested in that. But I don't know, whatever. Austin it doesn't have any real leadership. And that's the biggest problem. It's like a freaking just hippie collective.
Really, it is.
Oh, shit.
I agree with you on that. It is very much a hippie collective. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either.
Well, it's just, like we've had a whole bunch of problems with the way that the city is like zoned.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not a thing, generally speaking, that I'm going to shoot your leg right off. That's not a thing, generally speaking, that it's good just to leave up to like, well, we're just interested in having a good time and let's go have some music. And like, meanwhile, they're like, yeah, well, we're zoning all of this land for commercial development in places that shouldn't be that. Anyway.
Well, it's like Stubbs. They built...
Whoa. Okay.
It's a outdoor concert venue, and then they build apartments, condos right behind it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now the concerts can't go past 11 p.m. on weekdays.
Yep. Talked about that many times. I had a friend who lived over in that place, and it was like, yeah, they built condos right across the street. Because for me, it was friends of mine that worked over at Mohawk, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mohawk has been around for a long time. It's a live music venue.
It's a great venue.
Yep, it's a great venue. It's one of the last places in Austin that's not like a dumb like event center place, but they can hold a lot of people in that one area. And they built these condos across the street, and then it was like people moved into the condos, and then they're like, but there's music all the time, and I can't sleep. And it's like, yeah, that's because it's by the music place.
You should have thought about that before moving across the street from the music venue.
And so then they came in and they passed city ordinances that said that you can't play after 10 or whatever, and it was like, you ruined it. Why would you even want to live within walking distance of the bar street in this town, like 2 blocks down from the bar street in this town, and then complain about the goddamn noise?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if you want peace and quiet, move to the suburbs. Like, don't move into the city and then tell everybody that they got to stop, listening to music and getting drunk and stuff.
So, in the suburbs where Rubio and I live, we'll have parties at our house,
Yeah.
We'll get the cops called on us because John talks too loud.
Really?
And then
Really?
the cops come over and like, we won't play music because we know that they'll call the cops on us and we can get a ticket for playing music. But they can't give us a ticket for talking in our backyard. But we get the cops called on us every time. And we
I was surprised.
Huh.
Oh shit! I was surprised that nobody called the cops when we had the rage cast because it was loud in here.
Yeah.
Where's the fat man? Where's the fat man? Fat man, where are you?
And then Bunny of Fire asks what I named our hero, and it's Flula.
Mm-hmm.
After my favorite YouTuber who's also on Pitch Perfect too.
Here we go. You ready,
Flula.
Kayla?
Yes.
We got the fat man.
What does that mean?
This is a nuclear weapon. Oops. Which I should be a little bit more careful with because it's only got 7 shots. And I can't even like... Okay, here we go.
We're gonna VATS this shit.
40%. I'll wait. I think 62%. Do it.
Boom.
Point blank nuclear shot, and it didn't even kill him. And my arms are both all fucked up and irradiated now. Ah! Yeah, that's why I did that. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, and I also just killed one of those guys. But I did cripple him, so we're going to just finish him off with the guy.
They said that I remind them of their neighbors and they hate their neighbors. It's not like we're doing it on willy-nilly nights, you know.
Like on every weekday?
No, it's like one Saturday every other month.
Yeah.
So.
That's right.
But our friend Chepo, he lived down off of Cesar Chavez, which is right downtown.
Oh, yeah.
And his neighbors every day would blast music all the way till 3 a.m. every day, and they just couldn't handle them.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they finally moved out and all their furniture was out, they had this huge house party, and they had their live band play just as loud as they could.
That's awesome.
And no one called the cops on them.
Of course.
But they were trying to out obnoxious the neighbors. They let all their doors and windows open.
Mentats. There we go. Cool. All right. It's time to go talk to 3 Dog. I think.
Yeah?
I think so. We're trying to get the radio working.
So do we have friends here? Out in the nature?
Out in the wasteland?
Yes.
We do
Sort
get
of,
friends. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
a lot of people know about our dad, and they're willing to help us out. These guys are the Brotherhood of Steel. They're basically like, they've got all these power armors and stuff, and they're trying to kind of reestablish an order in the wasteland.
Okay.
Think of them as post-apocalyptic knights.
Yeah, kind of like that. They carry around like Gatling lasers and things like that. But right now, where our current objective is going to be the fact that 3 Dogs, not his, he runs a radio station, and he wants the radio station to go further.
Says it all.
Yeah.
Wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care. Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am 3 Dog. Got discs and teller of truths.
So
Lord and master
I'm going to
of the
skip over this
finest
because
radio
basically, in
station
order for
across the
him to tell us where
Galaxy
our dad
News
went,
Radio.
he wants us to fix his radio tower, which is an
I know
antenna
you
on
are.
top of,
Heard
I
about
believe,
you
the
leaving that
Washington
vault,
Monument.
traveling the unknown,
I think you're right.
Just like dear old dad.
So
huh?
first we have to break into
Met 'em already.
a museum and get a radio dish off of an old lunar lander, and then take that and
Yep.
use it
Guilty as
to
charged.
boost his signal. So.
I don't usually.
Yeah,
All right, let's
that's what they call it.
Imagine a picture, okay?
Boosting a
There's
signal.
people out there trying to just barely make it from day to day. But then you've got all kinds of shit.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Well, holy shit.
So, do you
Aren't
want me
a
to talk
shit
about
mom?
Witcher
Since you know all
3?
about this-
Is that the game we were playing last week?
Yeah.
It's not the game that we
No,
were. We were
no,
playing
we weren't-
Witcher 2 last
we were playing
We were
Witcher
playing
2.
Witcher 2
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
week.
But if you want,
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
want you to describe the game we were playing last week?
Do
Sure.
you want me to do the
Sure.
Kayla's weekly recap?
Sure. Yeah, tell us what we were playing last week.
Last week we were playing apparently Witcher 2, not
Gallic,
Witcher
you
3.
see some break.
Because there's no such thing as
Yep.
Witcher 3.
No, there is now. It came out last week.
Okay.
So.
And we were not a witch, but we were not an elf.
This is
So
also
we
true.
looked like both of those.
One of
And we were both, like, we were honorable. Like, being a witcher, people were like, oh, you're a witcher. And then also they were like, you're a witcher, kill him.
Yes, both of those things definitely happen.
All of these things are correct for the most part.
So you're like this really well-regarded bad guy. And you have to go kill the king. And on your way, you have to give hookers to fat guys. And so that you could touch their catapult. And you have magic powers to, like, make time go by so that people will unlock their doors at night.
Most of what you're saying is 100% accurate. I kind of get, yep. I kind of
Yeah.
do this. How? Oh, damn it. We still got a level until we get Bloody Mess. Son of a bitch. All right, comprehension. Oh, yeah, we got to get comprehension.
Right? That's the game?
Yeah, it sounds about right. I mean, those things all did happen.
That's what I remember from the game. It's
Okay.
just that Jeff kept telling me you were not an elf. And
It's very true.
and also, like, you get hookers by arm wrestling.
Oh, that's what the hooker part was. Yep.
Yes.
Very true. Yep. All of this is also absolutely 100% true. Yep. That is all 100% true. That was probably the most factually accurate one that we've gotten so far as Kayla describes the game that we played last week. Yeah. So I've been playing The Witcher 3, and I'm many hours into The Witcher 3, and I'm nowhere in it at this point.
So they're like, Kayla's reviews should become a thing. It is a thing. It's a thing we do every week.
Next week, she's going to tell us what this game is.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's called Badlands.
That's not true. But you know what? Let's save it for next week. I'm like, we're still in the middle of playing this. Let's give it a week for your memory to become even more fuzzy
Yes.
before we get into this.
We'll leave that as a taste.
And heads.
Good.
Oh, damn it.
We don't even get to see it, or you missed.
Have we played Metal Gear?
On a stream?
I don't think we played on a stream. We played Metal Gear Solid 3 for one of our sequential Saturdays. But I don't think we've ever actually played Metal Gear like on this show.
It's a game where
Have you ever
There's
played
a-
Metal Gear before, or are you just
there's a metal circle
uh-huh.
that's trying to kill you.
That's yeah. Okay.
And you are a guy named Snake who
Wait, which one of these is where I'm going?
so you're a guy who's Snake who gives pornography to guards.
Yep, that's true. That is all. This is true. What you're saying is
You are
true.
a guy named Snake.
You are a guy named Snake. You do give pornography to guards.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember from college.
Yep.
College was a weird
And you're
time.
running from a circle.
The circle part, I don't quite understand that one, but
The
rest-
circle has legs.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm running it through the Kayla translation matrix. In Metal Gear Solid 2, you do run away from a bunch of drones that are little circles that will find you and chase you around and shoot at you.
Thank you.
There you go. Got it.
Understood.
Yep. Frag grenades. Absolutely. Can't pick up anything else, though.
See, they think I'm brilliant.
It's because you are brilliant.
Just half paying attention to things. So only one person has said that
Uh-oh. Oops.
they're having a little bit of stream problems.
Okay.
But
But for the most part, it seems like everybody's doing all right.
Yeah, everyone's good.
Excellent. Well, the one thing that they should, I don't know what the perception is. I don't know if it's just going to be the sort of thing where it over time we perceive it more and more, but it's like they should be hearing what we say much faster than they used to. So, let's see. Where's my one in the Museum of Technology, right? Nope. You want me to go back in there? I thought. Damn it. Local map. Local map. Okay. DuPont. No, get it back into DuPont Circle Station. All right. I don't understand. The map in this game kind of sucks. Let's see. This is to DuPont Circle Station. Okay.
They said I was the president.
Of.
What are you the president of?
I'm president of reviews of.
Oh,
And
okay.
so one of you friends out in the chat should go and copy all my reviews and just we'll post them as oneers for Patreons. Right?
If somebody wants to edit your reviews from the videos, but we already put up your videos. Oh, edit it out so it's just that?
Yes.
Okay.
Little 2-minute reviews.
Kayla reviews, etc.,
Yes.
etc.
There you go. And then we can pay that one. We can pay that one guy in smooches to like animate it.
Uh-huh.
And then it's done. There we go. And then I'm the president. of Rage
I think
Select.
you just took off your clothes, or did you change your armor?
I just changed it. Yeah.
He's like, I'm a pig.
Ah! A pool cue, dude. Oh, not anymore.
One done.
I really need to level up. I really want to get Bloody Mess because once Bloody Mess happens, then that stuff becomes like infinitely more entertaining. Some stims, absolutely, I'll take them. Boop 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 boop. Take all that too. Cool, man. I could.
So
sit here-
where is this game taking place?
Washington D.C. Mm-hmm. The D.C. wasteland. Oh shit.
Shoot him in the head.
So what does 90% mean?
What is? Oh, that's the percentage to hit that I have.
Okay.
Based on how far away I am from them. And this motherfucker is a turret. Where are my grenades at? Nope, that's.
Where my grenades at?
Is this grenades? There we go. Hey, dude, come here. Damn it! Get in the doorway where I can throw a grenade at you. Okay, shit. Whoop. There we go.
So where were you
Suck
playing Witcher
grenade!
3?
What do you mean?
Just in your personal life or
I
in this
think
video
you're
game show?
missing him entirely. Oh, there you go.
Well, we played it. I mean, I'm playing it in the small amount of time that I have in between other stuff. I'm playing it.
Okay.
I'm also. We had a video. We had two videos. Grant and I played it on Wednesday and Thursday, and then there might be some even more videos happening.
Ooh.
So who can say? Who can say? Kind of doing a little experiment this week.
So what part of Washington D.C. is this?
The underground?
Capital. Well, right now we're below. Yeah, we're below the. We're trying to get to the. Ooh, sawed-off shotgun.
Is this like the White House has an underground bunker?
That's part of the game. It comes later.
Okay.
But in this particular case, we're going to the mall where the.
This is the road to the mall in Washington D.C.
Yes.
I could get to the mall by doing this.
Not.
No, because the apocalypse hasn't happened in life, but it has happened here. No, we're going to the mall where the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial and all that stuff is, and we're just getting there via both the sewer systems and these underground caverns, because that's the best way to get there. And we're trying to go to the Museum of Science and Technology in order to get the antenna to boost the signal. Actually, I think that because we're here, we can probably listen to Galaxy News Radio. Let's see here.
Is that an interesting thing to listen to?
Yeah.
Radio's still the same in the future? Oh no.
There's only one radio, and it's the
Three
Dog.
Dog.
Ow! You know exactly. Yeah. So it's cool because as you play, the first thing that you have to do is you have to. Okay, I'm dropping these. Is you have to fix his radio, fix the antenna so that people all around the wasteland can hear his radio, because he's giving out like helpful tips and talking about what's going on in certain places. But then as you play through the game and you do stuff, he'll mention it on the radio. He'll be like, just that kid from Vault 101 went down and cleared those raiders out of like blah, 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 blah. And then I'm Three Dog. Ow! And then he goes on and, does his thing. But in between, he plays kind of old school music. I really like the radio.
Yeah.
This radio station plays like
Yeah,
Ink
same here.
Spots and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, are you guys Raiders? You guys having a fight? I'm gonna throw more grenades at
So are
you.
you excited about the new Batman game?
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn it! What do you mean 0%? Yeah, I think it's a lot closer to coming out, right, than it was before. Eat grenades, stupids! What? Here, eat another one. Boom! Oh shit!
Suck
Wait,
it!
They're throwing grenades at me now? Is that what that was? I swear to God, I saw a little grenade fly over my shoulder.
No, that was a person's head.
No, it really wasn't. It was a grenade. It's just like one. But yeah,
And then you're also gonna for E3. You're gonna like live stream like you did last year.
I don't know yet. We're gonna have next Saturday. I guess we haven't actually announced it, so this will kind of be a special announcement, right? Is that if all goes according to plan and the world doesn't burn to the ground or whatever, next week we're gonna try to have another Ragecast, but it's gonna be for our 2-year anniversary. And
So year 1 is the gift of banana bread. Year 2 is the year of stuffies.
I guess
What's the most popular stuffy?
there is only one.
There's only one kind of stuffies.
There's only one kind of stuffy.
Pizza?
No.
Regular.
Regular.
What's
Stuffies.
inside a regular stuffy? I thought it was just whatever food you wanted in a sausage casing.
No.
No, it's chili and cheese inside of a hot dog, built into a hot dog. That's what a stuffy is. On a bun.
But people say all the other things.
They can say what they want, but the only thing that are in stuffies are chili and cheese.
I mean, at this point, yes, that is it. Oh, God damn it. Fucking ghouls.
Okay, so these stuffies might look crude. Is that okay? Would you still eat it even if it looked gross?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, are you making stuffies? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying here?
I'm going to have to try.
You don't have to. I mean, you don't.
Well, year 1 was banana breads. Year 2 is stuffy.
But yeah, part of the so coming back to that question is, we're gonna try to do some fundraising in the form of I'm trying real hard to get a shirt together for next week because we haven't had a shirt I think since the 2-year anniversary shirt was the last shirt that we had.
I was wearing my 2-year anniversary shirt the other day.
Or 1 year anniversary.
Your 1 year? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wearing mine the other day.
So we're gonna try a few things, but the without going into a lot of detail, it costs money to go to E3, and money is something that's in a little bit of short supply right now. So if I end up not going to LA, then yeah, I will be sitting here all week in the chat room like I did last year, streaming the conferences and then just talking with people about them, trying to set up podcasts. If I go to E3, it might be a little bit more difficult than that.
Yeah.
Because that is like, if I go to E3 this year, I'm probably going to have to go by myself, which just means that it's a little bit more. Damn it, you ghouls. It's just a little bit more difficult to, you come back and you can podcast about the thing, or you can maybe video podcast, maybe you could do like a vlog or something.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then I won't be streaming for most of it. Probably for the first day, unless I'm going to the actual conferences. But
Yeah.
for the other days, it's like, I'll be at the show seeing stuff. So.
And
we'll see.
then while the cat's away, the mice will play.
Nothing. It'll be nothing. The mice will play nothing. It'll just be.
It's gonna be John Select.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You and
maybe.
Grant gonna make you play?
It's just gonna be them eating sandwiches. Welcome
It's
to
when
Rage Select.
we're just gonna-
Eat
we're gonna-
sandwiches.
Welcome to Sandwich Select.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm bullshitting, obviously.
So Jeff, why are you always taking off your video game character's clothing?
We don't take off our video game characters' clothing.
We do
Well,
know.
But
in
we've
this
been-
one, I am kind of just because I'm being real fast about
'Cause you like
repairing
our,
it.
our sweet supple skins.
I mean, I could, if we want to just roll, we can just roll through the wasteland.
Wait.
That's about as naked as we're able to
That's way less naked than that strappy thing you were wearing us.
get.
Yeah,
earlier.
that's the hilarious thing.
Like, no, I need to put your armor back on.
And now we're less clothed.
But what about that strappy, spiky thingy?
Oh, I use that to repair
Is that your best friend?
something. Oh, no. No, in fact, it's really difficult to kill, apparently. Damn.
And there's 2 of them.
I know there's like 4 of them.
Vicious dog is vicious.
Is the Washington, D.C. Beltway in this game?
I don't believe so. So once you, I mean, this is the Game of the Year edition. I love this game, by the way. It's like it was one of my favorites. But and I already said that, but you know, whatever. Bears repeating. But when you get the DLC for this, you get the Washington D.C., the Metro Wasteland area, and the surrounding. I mean, I can give you an example. Like this map, this is where we are, right?
Right.
And this, like the entire map goes up to here, and then over to here, and then down here. So it's a pretty big map, right? This is all the Washington, D.C. downtown area.
In there,
But in the DLC, there's also... What the fuck is... Oh. Okay. The Pit, where you get to go to Pittsburgh. And there's another DLC called Point Lookout, where you go to kind of Maine coastline, I believe, somewhere like that. So it's got a roll of kind of eldritch, like Cthulhu horror feel to it. And Pittsburgh is basically just Thunderdome. God damn it. It's a good thing that Jason isn't here. He hates
Why?
it when you have to kill a dog in a video game and they make that noise. I do too, I guess, but yep. There we go. We out of the mall yet? I need some more
Jeff,
ammo.
do you ever wear skin-tight spandex?
No, would be the answer to that question.
Could you for the Rage Cast next week?
I don't have skin-tight spandex.
But if we gave it to you?
If you brought me skin-tight spandex,
Yeah.
I guess.
What, $200 to wear it?
Depends on... Kind of depends on who's asking. There's certain people I know that are asking just because they want to see me look foolish. And
Right,
that's,
but that would be the entire reason anyone would do that, right?
Right, yes. This is true.
So you're like, when we hit the $2,000 marker, then I'll wear spandex.
Then I'll wear, well, spandex pants. See? Right now he's talking about how I defused that bomb in Megaton.
So, E3, you definitely won Fallout 4, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, yes.
They won Saints Row 5.
There's rumors.
Yeah, I could see that.
There's rumors that it could be a couple of different things, but yeah, we could very well see another Saints Row game.
Yeah, I would like to see Saints Row.
They want IPs. What's an IP?
Intellectual property.
Mm-hmm. They want new IPs, basically, right?
So new ideas.
Yeah, new ideas, which you know,
just not just rehashes of old games.
Not Saints Row 19.
Yeah.
Well, some people do.
People want a good mix. Most people want a good mix. They want, some games that are sequels or remakes of older games, but then they also want like new games as well. They don't just want like sequels to their favorite games.
Right.
They want Mass Effect 4, Last Guardian.
They're never gonna get
good
Last
luck with
Guardian.
Last Guardian. You give good luck with that.
Mirror's Edge 2.
Probably you're
yeah.
gonna see that.
Probably.
Doom.
They've
Yeah.
already said you're gonna see that.
Darksiders 3.
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
Doubt that's ever gonna happen. I mean, if it happens, it'll probably be 5-10 years down the road.
Yeah, I think the studio that bought the rights to it said that they are going to do it,
Yeah.
but it's not going to have any of the original team's involvement in it. So, Joe Madura is not going to be part of it.
There we go. That's familiar, right?
Yeah.
We got the Capitol.
Jet Set Radio, Beyond Good and Evil 2.
No.
I think Beyond Good and Evil 2 was like definitely confirmed canceled.
Yeah.
Fucking mutants.
And the closest you're going to get to Jet Set Radio is going to be that Kickstarted game that's currently on early access, Hover, which is okay, I guess, but it's
Oh, no wonder. Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, I'm
Nope.
hoping they
Nope.
announce that. They won't, but I mean, they announced it. But
They
they're not
announced
gonna-
it, but they're not going to do it. They just put The Witcher out. They
Yeah.
just put The Witcher out. Like, that's the next game from that company. So they're going to spend a little time doing DLC and resting on their laurels. They aren't
Yeah,
gonna,
they're. Well, I think they said they have another team working on Cyberpunk. Like, it's not all.
I doubt it. Maybe, but I doubt
Yeah.
it.
Fishman 2.
You know, someone's just being silly.
No, they actually wrote Dishonored 2.
Oh.
Yes, somebody is being silly, John. It's Kayla. Kayla's the one who's being silly.
Because Fishman is an actual
No, you're
thing,
thinking
isn't
of
it?
Seaman.
Seaman, sorry. I'm thinking of Seaman.
Seaman.
Yes, yes.
But I called Dishonored Fishman.
So, hey, check that out.
The Wright Brothers
flyer.
plane.
Cool, can you fix it?
Nope.
Why are we in Jurassic Park?
We're in the Museum of Science and Technology in D.C.
I know. I've been to a lot of the Smithsonian's. I love Washington, D.C.
Jesus, dude.
Well, he is a mutant.
Yeah, but, like, he didn't even have a face left.
Burnout and Call of Duty crossover.
Nope.
No.
Red Dead 2.
Nope.
Dragon's Dogma Online.
Nope.
Blood Dragon 2.
Nope.
Half-Life 2.
Mm,
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3, no.
Chelsea 1.
What?
I don't know. I'm just reading things that are here.
I don't know what Chelsea 1 means. I highly doubt, though, that you're going to see it. I mean, like, I'm just going to tell you right now that any of those things, those would be a surprise if you saw them. As far
Yeah,
as
if Rockstar came out and said, "Oh yeah, no, we're doing Red Dead 2."
Right.
Like I would.
But Rockstar doesn't even. They don't do E3. Like they
They show up at other people's things though.
sometimes, but they don't. I mean, like GTA 5 wasn't playable at E3 before
No.
it came out.
No.
Or if it was behind closed doors. It wasn't a thing where they were like, "Hey, check it out." You know, I like the Ink Spots, but most of their songs sound pretty much exactly the same, or at least very similar.
No.
Have you ever listened to an Ink Spots album before?
No.
So you know that part of the Ink Spot song where the guy in the middle, where the guy just starts talking, got the deep voice, just starts like saying stuff?
No.
Okay. Well, then never mind. Kayla, do you know what I'm talking about?
I wasn't listening.
The Ink Spots. Do you know who the Ink Spots are?
Rorschach test?
Nope. It's a band.
Okay.
They're an old band. They're the ones that were just playing before this one came on.
Oh.
They played that Maybe
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
song.
I like that song.
Maybe. So, you know, every one of their songs, like I listened to one of their albums one time, and there's a part in the middle of like that song where this guy with a real deep voice comes on and they're just playing the music in the background and he's like, "Baby, maybe someday you and I'll get
Yes,
back to..."
yes.
Okay. They do that in every song.
Really?
Yes. And every single one of their songs, I believe, at least on the album that I was listening to, starts out the exact same way. They all have the exact chord progression of bum, 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 you know. And I don't necessarily think that's a terrible thing, but I think it is funny. So
That's hilarious.
let's see.
Do you think that someone kind of mentioned this? Do you think that Microsoft is going to finally announce some type of new Battletoads game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's true. I agree with you on that.
They've been teasing that for a while now.
Yeah. So, you know, apparently there's going to be a PC press conference.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Do you think there's going to be anything that's going to be announced that's going to be, like, exclusive to PC? Or do you... I mean, obviously you don't know what because it could be a completely new IP, but do you think that they're going to announce anything that could be like, this game's exclusive to PCs only?
That doesn't make any sense anymore. I think that no is the answer to that because I think that you may see exclusive reveals for the PC. Like you may see, you know, games that weren't revealed at any of the other press conferences revealed in the PC conference.
Yeah.
But the problem right now, and that like, listen, I do a lot of pooping on top of the PC Master Race people. I really do because a lot of times they're very irritating with the whole Gavin thing and whatever. But here's the thing. Financially speaking, from a financial aspect, it doesn't make a lot of sense to cater a game to PC unless it's like somehow can't be played on the console, right? Like a new RTS or something like that. But there's no real reason at this point in gaming history to there's no good business what I'm trying to say is not necessarily that there isn't such thing as like a game that would belong on PC, right, or play better on the PC. What I'm saying is that there's no financial reason for a company to lock out console markets by saying this is PC only, because PC games just don't have as much of that kind of like day one, everybody's buying it.
I can agree with you completely on that.
I don't really know, because Steam is they're very closed with their sales numbers, right? But like the standard, and like again, we don't have that many good numbers to go by. So I know that VG Charts is not a good place to get your sales numbers, but it's kind of all that there is. But if you look at it from that perspective, PC is largely irrelevant. Like it's good that they put it out there, and that like GTA 5 came out on the PC last several years after the other ones had come out, because it just isn't as relevant to their bottom line as the others. So,
yeah, and a lot of companies that do release their ports to PC, they kind of just release them and then be like, it doesn't really work on PC. We don't really care.
Yep. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems that I see. Hell, a couple weeks ago, Capcom had a sale where they were selling stuff, and one of the things they were selling was apparently it had some kind of third-party DLC that they didn't bother to take out of it. And so it was like the only way for you to get that game to work if you bought it off Steam was to send an email to the company that created it and ask them to essentially send you back an activation code, which is ridiculous. Like, it's fucking stupid. So,
yeah.
So, yeah, there's always that. All right, now I got to get the hell out of here.
They love that you put it on the radio.
Yeah. I've been trying to think about it. Hey, look, it's the planetarium. This song that they're playing right now is like what is it? It's Danny Kaye and then like these two sisters.
Yeah.
This song could probably be considered to be incredibly offensive.
A lot of songs from back then could be considered to be incredibly offensive.
Most of the ones on this soundtrack aren't, but this one is like, it's about this like guy who's talking to this guy who like a savage who lives in the jungle, explaining to him why the modern world is good, and he's like, nope, I'm just gonna hang out in my tree and hunt, and I don't know, it's just got some weird kind of implications to it. But, ow, stop it! Gonna get to the Washington Monument and put the satellite dish on top of it. How much? Yeah, we only got 13 minutes left. I want to finish at least this up.
Yeah.
So you have to go
You have
put
to do
a
something
Pez
right
on
for
a battery in
$3.
the Washington Monument.
Put a fez on the battery?
Yeah.
No? What did I say? When did I say that? John, you were here. Did I say that?
I don't know.
A fez on a battery? You gonna put can you make the connection? Can you make the connection
I
from
can.
Kayla's brain? Hey guys, why don't you guys use those things and I'm gonna go
Are
in.
they your friends?
Yes.
Well, we're working for them, so let me the fuck in.
Doop, 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 doop.
Let me the hell in. Open outer security gate.
Have you seen South Park: The Stick of Truth?
We played it.
Yep.
Like
Played
a
it,
lot.
beat it, gave
Do
it
you
Game
like
of the Year
it?
last year.
Game of the Year.
Yep. No. Number 2. Almost Game of the Year. Close to Game of the Year. What?
Would I like it?
Do you like South Park?
Medium.
If you like South Park, it's a complete love letter to
South Park.
That's what
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, it's actually really, like, if you're a fan of South Park, even on any level, like, I'm someone who stopped watching South Park after like the 3rd or 4th season. I still fucking loved it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think you have to be I've watched every season since it came out.
Ooh, look at that.
Kind of fan. But if you liked it on some level at any point, it's definitely worth at least playing.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the best examples of a game based on another property ever, because it's very true to the show. It looks like it. It plays like it. It's got the same kind of humor. It doesn't pull any punches or anything. There we go. Yay! So But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
Do you wish
I
you
also
were
like
living
this.
in the 50s?
No, I'm not. I know that the way that they're portrayed is not what it actually was, like what it was actually like, or that people glorify certain parts of history and then
The
tend to
romanticism based off ads?
well, that and the fact that they forget about, the huge amounts of like racial inequality and that kind of stuff, and just like, in the 1950s they were still kind of like, oh, did you hear she got divorced? Well, don't invite her to the party on Saturday, kind of stuff like going on, right? Generally speaking, I like
The hero of the
I like the era in which I live. It's all right. I wish I didn't have to be on Facebook, but
You could just not be on Facebook.
Before I get
you
back
kind of
to my
have to
calling,
be on Facebook.
Because you have a company.
Yeah.
when your dad
What about
passed,
you, John?
he
But
mentioned some science.
would I
you
want
also
to
said
live in the
something about
50s
wanting
versus
Mr.
now?
Doctor
Fuck
leave,
no.
remember?
Now's fine. I'm cool with it. I'm
Never.
okay with the time that we live
A whole
in.
bunch of people got
I like
together
the
and turned-
style
followed-
and the aesthetic,
Mhm.
and I liked the
Anytime.
cultural touchstones. Like everyone would have seen the same show, so they could connect
Right.
like more broadly.
Mhm.
I like those aspects, but I'm a woman. No way.
Yeah.
No, I'm a woman living out of wedlock with a Hispanic man. No way would I go back.
You make a good point. Let's see here.
But yeah, I love the music. I love the tempos.
See, I think one of the things that I like, that I always, whenever this kind of thing comes up, right, is that it's like, you can dress like we live in the 1950s. At this point, nobody cares.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can dress however the hell you want to. So if you like the style and the music, like there's nothing keeping you from buying a record player and a bunch of dresses or suits. I mean, and watching old movies. You could get Blu-rays of black and white movies and sit around, drinking a gin and tonic and, get a bunch of vintage furniture for your living room, right? Like nothing to stop you from doing that at all. So if you like that, just go do it. I think that the problem comes when you want everybody else to do it as well. Anywho. Well, is it time for lightning?
Yes.
I'm like, I don't really want to get into another thing because actually I don't
Someone
really have
said
anything left to
Kayla
do
has a
today.
kid. I have students that I consider my kids.
Mhm.
I have a dog
Hey,
that is
don't
my
mind the
puppy.
smell.
Yeah.
But I'm out of wedlock. When I said out of wedlock, that just means we're not married, but we're doing it. Sorta. On weekends, sometimes. When we're not tired.
We have to qualify all this. But it means that we're doing it, it's a certain time. Sometimes. Maybe not.
Every random Tuesday between the hours of 4 and 5.
You just say that we're doing it sometimes, and that's enough at that point.
But I like when I give just slightly too much information that it makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Great. Well, mission accomplished, Cromer.
See, if I go straight dirty, you can handle it because it's too bad.
Right.
But when it's that cuspy, just sort of sweet. I'm your Norm MacDonald.
I don't know what that means. I really don't. Oh, man.
Kind of think I have an idea, but I don't.
Hunting rifle.
What would Obsidian have to do for you to like them? Is that one of those questions that they're asking that they know? That makes you home?
Sort of. So here's the thing. Like, you're asking the wrong question. I don't like Obsidian because they've made games that I don't care for. I'm now at this very moment, I am neutral about Obsidian because I love South Park Stick of Truth, and even though I didn't get a lot of time to play it, what I did play of Pillars of Eternity was great, and I thought it worked really well, right? No matter what happens, this does not mean that I think that Fallout New Vegas is not a game that I don't like.
It doesn't
right?
change the fact that Fallout New Vegas or what is it, Alpha Protocol,
Right.
or any of their
2 or KOTOR 2 or any of those games
weren't
right?
shit games.
And I'm not going to say that they're shit games. What I want to be very clear about all this, I don't like them. Like, I understand why somebody would like Fallout New Vegas more than Fallout 3, and it's because they're playing it for a whole different reason than I'm playing it. Some people want to play like an RPG, and they want to be able to get super, super powerful and become a fucking mighty wasteland super god. That's why I play Fallout 3, is to get to a point where I go out naked, punch super mutants in the face, and their heads explode, right? Some people don't want that in their game, and that's cool, but that is what I want, and when Obsidian took it away from me in New Vegas, I didn't like that, right? And can't make me like it. But yes, you were exactly right, John, whereas like it's not... What Obsidian has to do to make me like them is make good games.
Yeah,
and they are making good games, and that's fine, and it's great.
And continue to make good games.
Right. The more good games you make, the more I'm going to like you, because the only reason I didn't like Obsidian was because they made a whole bunch of games that I did not care for.
Yes.
And that's, their prerogative. If other people like them, it's fine. I don't care for it. No, cancel. So, yeah, that is the thing.
Have you ever eaten dog food?
God damn it. Yeah, I've tried some dog food.
Never eaten dog food, but I have eaten dog's jerky treats, which ended up just being beef jerky. Like, I was like, this is just beef jerky. I looked at the ingredients and grabbed a pack of beef jerky, and I was like, they're the same fucking ingredients. They just said these are for dogs.
Yep.
It's just fucking beef jerky.
So I kind of had a similar experience where I was at a friend's house and they had cookies in a Tupperware. They looked like Oreo cookies, but with peanut butter in them.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate it, and it was a little bland, but it was a good cookie. And then they're like, why are you eating the dog cookies? And I was like, oops. My sister used to have a friend who ate dog food on purpose because she wanted to grow up to be a wolf.
That's weird.
You are what you eat. And she took that literally as a 6-year-old, and she would always eat dog food.
That's
a little bizarre. But hey, man, I mean, I've eaten milk bones before. They don't taste like much. They don't actually like really have much of a taste. But yeah, it's whatever. Did I put assault rifle? 5. There we go. Boom. All right, we got to get out there and use our new bloody mess perk while we still have
dog meat or Greedo.
Dog Greedo. One's a horse, one's a dog. I can't tell. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. It's hard for me to tell. Let's see. Where should we go? Springville. There's a bunch of raiders there. Yeah. We're gonna shoot them, and their heads are gonna pop off. Even more
What's
so.
you, John? Do you have a thing?
Do I have a thing? With what?
Dog meat or Greedo?
I don't really have an opinion of either.
I don't even know what that means.
Greedo is a horse from
Red
the
Dead.
Red Dead playthroughs, and dog meat is the dog in this game.
Yeah.
This one has puppy facts, so that one wins.
Okay.
Right?
Greedo's a very special horse.
He's a very special horse.
Very special horse.
He poops peanuts and
No.
breathes concrete.
No, not really. But
I'm more partial to Ron Perlman horse, but that's just me.
Okay.
Have you gotten the Alien Blaster?
Yep. It's great.
Will you appear on Polaris at some point?
On what?
Polaris?
Polaris? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Whoa! That's what Bloody Mess does
What
for you.
is cheaper, normal beef jerky or dog beef jerky?
Probably normal beef jerky.
I would say it depends on the jerky.
If you make it
Here
yourself,
it
it's
goes.
really cheaper to make it yourself.
Yeah.
Vats or cocaine mode?
Vats all day long and all of the night. I love cocaine mode as much as the next person.
Where's
but
cocaine
fucking
mode?
That's from Red Dead as well. That's basically it's just slow motion. You go into slow motion and you can target a bunch of stuff. But the amount of gore in Red Dead is nothing in comparison to that. Like, it just exploded and left all these chunks.
Do you love bats too? John?
VATS is pretty cool. I'll admit it's one of the better mechanics from these games.
You gotta
What-
get Bloody Mess.
Have you been to Berlin?
No.
No.
Me either.
Nope.
What's your favorite city you visited?
Copenhagen.
Austin.
I live in Austin, so I don't consider that a visit.
Amsterdam is a hell of a town, and not just because of the weed smoking, but and the prostitution.
I have fun everywhere. I'm about to go back to Chicago.
Man, I want to go to Chicago again. I just want to go to the art museum in Chicago.
I'd like to actually go back to Chicago and not just spend time at the Rosemont Convention Center, because that's literally my extent of my visit to Chicago.
Oh, here we go. All right, ready?
Ready.
Knife. Bad angle. Knife. It didn't do anything. Oh, well.
Jeff,
Yes.
are you always on cocaine?
I don't. That's not relevant to the stream. Are you a cop? You gotta tell me, even though I know that you.
What are you, a cop?
Should I purchase the Darksiders franchise pack on PC for $9, even though I already have it on Xbox 360?
Absolutely. If you've
Yeah.
got a computer that can run it, it'll look way better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I was crapping on PCs before, right? But any game that your PC is able to run well, like, yes, you should get that. And
Guess what?
What's that?
It's 6:01.
Is
Thank
that
you
it?
for coming to Rage Select. We have lots of things here like tacos and dogs and hair on the stairs. If you would like to contact us, email us at info@thebeerist.com. Then go to the website Rage Select and watch the video here and watch the video on YouTube. Watch it twice. And if you would like to see more Sunday streamings with Kayla, wait a month. And if you would like to see me on the show on Saturday, show up on Saturday.
Okay. And with that, we're done. Thank you, Kayla. We'll see you guys next week. We should have some information coming up pretty soon about that. But mark
What's
the
your
calendars.
real email address?
Mail at rageselect.com. It'll be coming up in just a moment on the link that we have for the email show. Boom. Right in your face, Raider.
No, one more time.
One more vet.
Nope. One more. Hold on. I got to get enough. I got to charge it up. Here we go.
Shoot him right in the mustache.
Boom.
Oh,
See you
there
next
you
week,
go.
folks.